guys.
I don't know. I think I sound great all the time, and everything is all about me.
Alex, say words.
I'm a woman.
I shouldn't be laughing. I don't know why I am.
I was told the show needs more diversity, and as a
So we brought an Italian.
brought a gay Italian, a gay Italian,
We don't
a French
need-
Canadian.
Honestly, we don't need any more gay in here.
That's true. I add too
Like
much of
Corey's gay. I'm bi. Like we got enough gay.
You don't have a
sound really
lesbian,
good. I'm gonna hit
though.
myself.
I guess that's fair.
What was that,
Can I
Tom?
tell you a?
And we got, we have Tom
kind of
too.
echoey.
Yeah, Tom's a lesbian.
You sounded echoey, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be a lesbian. I don't care.
Alex, can I tell you a joke that one of my best
Alright, that's
lesbian
fine.
friends has told me?
Sure.
Why are lesbians like sea turtles?
All right, I think we're good.
Oh God. Why?
Because they both choke on plastic.
It's just
I don't quite understand that. Can you?
I don't know. Yeah, can you extrapolate on that joke?
Yeah, it is strap related.
Oh, I said extrapolate, but
Yeah, I know, but I turned it into a pun because it's strap related.
Tom, cover your ears.
and this is
Do I have to explain further?
No.
You guys
no.
say more?
okay. Is it really like?
Hey,
guess.
choke on plastic.
I
Strap.
get it. I guess yes.
Oh, your mouth is moving now.
Choking on a plastic
Alex's
penis.
mouth is
yes.
moving.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yes.
When you explain the joke, it kills the joke.
oh my God, Alex, stop, please. You punished us enough.
what is happening?
Uh,
This is nice camera work, Corey. I like it. You did a good job here.
yeah, so we got that camera, this camera, and this camera. Hey, give us an intro, Tom.
Let me start the recording. Do you have a cold opening?
I mean, it's cold outside.
Yep.
And I'm opening my heart to Jesus.
But what the hell?
Now recording.
Okay, so now we're recording.
Well, we were also streaming.
Mm-hmm. So Corey,
Yeah.
give me a hot topic here, buddy.
A hot topic.
No, dude, we're not
intro.
going to the mall.
Tom, let me tell you all about World Cup fever.
Let's
Yeah.
not. Can we not?
That's all I got.
Oh, this is
England
terrible.
lost. That was pretty funny.
Brazil
pretty
lost.
funny.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
That's
good.
Portugal
odd.
lost. That was good.
Have we just naming countries we hate?
Yeah.
Okay, Japan lost.
You hate Japan?
That was a joke.
Oh my God.
Look at my avatar. You tell me I hate Japan.
Wait.
Look at me.
What about your avatar?
I'm a character from Persona 4, made up to look like Velma.
Oh, I thought you were just Velma.
Persona Velma.
Yeah, I thought you were just Velma too.
That's a level of meta this podcast isn't ready for.
Yeah.
Do we need two Persona characters on here? I don't want people to think we like Persona.
I certainly do not like Persona.
If you look
I don't
over
know what
here,
that
we have a
is.
fursona. No, this one. If you look over here, we have a fursona.
We don't know what Alex is yet.
This
I'm
is
something.
you're like
I'm
two. Look at it. It's jiggles.
Don't touch it! You don't know where it's been!
What an odd intro.
Everyone, welcome to Tiny Dynamyte's podcast, Digital Deliberations. Is that what we're called?
I think so. That sounds
Hello and
right.
welcome to Digital Deliberation, episode 33. It is December 10th, I believe, right?
Wait, it's the 33rd episode and we still don't have the title right?
I mean, I know what the title is.
You should probably
you
tell
sure?
the people.
I just did. It's Digital Deliberations.
We're,
Do you want me to say it again?
giggly. Yeah,
All right, it's Digital Deliberations. It's a good
Is it-
podcast name.
it is a good podcast name, especially
Yeah.
when we're digitally deliberating here in
We don't
this
need to deliberate.
VR
It's
Tom,
fine.
why don't you introduce your guests?
Okay, so it's me. I'm here all the time. Haven't missed an episode yet, but we also have the returning champion, Corey, who loves to set up this beautiful arena if you're watching the live version.
Hey.
Hey.
He's committed enough to wear the headset the entire podcast because he's a psychopath. So you'll
Yep.
see some hand movements from him. We use the desktop version because we're not psychopaths, and our hands are very much planted to our sides. We have Cravels, who's been here for I don't know. How long have you been on this podcast?
I don't know.
A long
Most
time.
of the time.
He's the second most reoccurring. Well, I guess third if you don't count me. Brett is on assignment on the field. He is looking for the what is it? The Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. He's on.
He's he's looking for the
He's looking
MacGuffin.
for Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton
Yeah, he'll be back next
to
week.
give him his Game of the Year award.
Sir, you need this, sir. And of course, we have Alex here. I don't know what you are. You're lovely. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, just look. Right on me.
I don't know if you should. I think that you might want to cut that.
Which is bleep her face the entire episode.
Please don't.
Alex, for some reason, wanted to join the podcast. I do not know why, but here she is.
Tom,
I feel like you keep saying that, but I feel like I was invited.
I don't know how it went down. I just got yelled at on Discord.
It's your podcast. What do you mean you don't know how it went down?
I
Oh,
invited
well,
Alex. Alex showed enthusiasm. I mentioned it to Tom, and Tom said, "A girl."
A ghost.
Yes. Well, thank you for coming.
It's
For
my
your first and
pleasure.
probably final appearance.
Oh, am I already kicked off?
Oh my
No,
god.
I just assume you don't want to return.
I
Alex,
don't know. Maybe if everyone treated me better. The
Alex-
sexism is a little rampant.
Alex, you have to remember the layoffs begin with women for Tom. All right, Tom. Why don't you just get us into some
I'll take a
topics?
swig here, and I'm laughing. Game Awards happened. Did you guys watch it?
I watched most of it.
I watched it
I
all.
missed some of it.
It was very long.
You forced me to watch the Game Awards.
I did. We live snarked it. Made it a
The-
stream.
The Game Awards is some of the most pandering fucking bullshit I've ever witnessed. I'd like to
Whoa,
get that out of the
hot
gate
take.
first.
Slow down.
Yeah.
The Doritos
I just had
people do this
to-
to us.
I just had to get that off my chest real quick.
There was no Bic Man this time, at least. Yes. Monster Man.
Alex.
What? Oh, I was a big fan of Al Pacino.
Oh, right. I was going to actually open this with our special guest, Al Pacino. I completely forgot that joke.
That would have
Damn.
been a good joke.
That would have been
And,
a good joke.
Our fifth guest, Al Pacino.
Yeah, he's passed out on the floor from having to stand up for too long.
Yeah, it was a 3.5-hour show with 80% of it being the guy who got the Kratos voice acting award.
His name is.
Yeah, what's look at that document?
We should probably look up what his name was. Christopher Judge. He gave. Oh my God, was it like a 10-minute long speech? They were trying to play
It
him up.
was very long. And a lot of pauses.
It was probably a pretty good speech, but like you could just feel the palpitation of the Doritos Pope trying to get him off stage. And poor Al Pacino was losing wind with each second.
I got a chat says who's from the boys. I'm not sure what that means. What does that mean?
What is
Also,
who-
Capybara. Capybara is awesome.
Yeah, I don't know who's from the boys. I don't know what that's supposed to mean either.
Tom, are you from the boys?
No.
Hey, Fire Lord. Thanks for asking who's from Du Bois. Are you from the Du Bois, Alex? Did you not tell us that?
I don't. What does that mean?
The Brush
don't
Boy.
know.
The Brush Boy is from your Du Bois.
Yeah, you're the brush boy over there, Alex. I don't.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
If you want to tell poor Alex what they chose, go ahead.
What am I? Do I have to change?
No, you're fine.
Yeah, you're.
No,
I'm so confused.
You're actually a Nazi symbol.
It's-
Stop it! That's not funny.
it's from a channel apparently.
Yeah.
You're good. Fire
Okay,
Lord
you're
says you're
good.
good.
You're good.
Fire Lord's good
Okay.
people. He says you're good. Don't worry.
I'm just here to have fun. I just
Are you
thought
not
this guy
having
looked-
fun? Are you not entertained?
Everyone's ragging on my character. I thought he was a good
I-
choice because he's green and I like things that are green. It's funny, represented my inner soul.
Check back next week when
Oh,
she's single.
stop poking the brush.
It
Corey.
moves.
Stop
I know,
touching
but-
me.
Sorry.
I gotta say, I love the little nipples. That's really doing it for me.
Yeah, the nipples are great.
I have nipples.
Yeah. And
Yes, you have a little
and
Are you,
nipple.
do you want to try to milk me?
This
No.
is the oddest audio podcast I've ever made.
It's moving quickly in a strange direction. But let's get back to the video game awards, Tom.
Oh boy, the video game awards. It
This is
was
chaos. Thanks, Fire Lord. Video game awards. Christopher Judge's speech went on for a real long time. Poor Jeff Neely was giving
Jeff
away
Neely.
Steam Decks. What's his Knightley?
Keeley.
Keeley.
Jeff Keeley.
Oh
That's
my
his name.
god.
He is Keeley the Doritos Pope. We all know this.
You know this. No one's. I've never watched a Game Awards before. You made me.
I thought you were a gamer, bro.
But I'm a fake gamer girl. You can tell.
Oh yeah, I can see that. What does your shirt say?
JLMK exclamation point.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Just love Martin Luther King. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Yep.
Sure.
All right, so
I'll
there's a
allow
bunch
it.
of games announced as well. Should we go through the list of games that were announced?
Sure, Alex. You didn't see any of the announcements, but you can just you can yippee whenever you're excited.
I'm just here for fun.
Did you not watch the Game Awards? How could you not?
Uh,
Watch-
I got my information from Twitter.
Okay, I mean that's just as good. Probably less
Yeah, I mean,
painful.
it allowed you to do literally anything other than watch the Game Awards. So that, to me, is probably a win.
Our chat says the capybara is for milking.
Gross.
Aren't you glad you have me on here to learn these things?
Yeah.
I'm just glad I didn't wear the big titty anime girl.
You can milk a capybara.
I
Yeah.
don't think we're gonna milk the capybara.
But back to the games, Tom. What games were announced?
A little game called Armored Core 6.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Robot Souls.
Armored
Robot
Core.
Souls. It
Tom,
looks very bleak.
Tell
Yes.
us when the last Armored Core game came out.
Oh man, must have been 2012. Yeah, around that 2012, 2013. It was Armored Core Victory, I believe the name of it was. It was the spin-off of 5. Sorry, I'm dying.
It's okay.
That one was not well received, but I liked it. It was very fast-paced. The other ones are a little slower. This one looks like it's going to be slow as shit, though, so it's going to be more... I mean, assuming just by this trailer, it's going to be more like the first one. You guys ever play the first Armored Core? Yeah?
No, I haven't. Honestly,
I've played
it looked-
3.
Okay, 3 is a game.
I have reason to believe that it's gonna be things they have learned from making the Souls games and Sekiro and Bloodborne and Elden Ring, I think are gonna bleed into.
How are they going to bleed into the Armored Core game?
I don't know, but like I'm saying like
Side boosting.
mechanical decisions and I don't know, game feel decisions. We'll have to wait and see. But it wouldn't surprise me if we can feel the influence of these games they've been working on in this new one.
I
Just
mean,
food for
I
thought.
I don't think they can make anything else at this point.
Yeah, that
So,
too.
yeah. Next game announced was Hades 2.
Oh yeah.
These are not sequential in the announcements, just how I wrote them down. I don't think it matters the timeline of the
It
actual
does.
show.
It shows that you didn't pay attention and aren't a true gamer. But
I actually just took the list off of IGN.
oh my god, you thief.
Yeah. I'm going to give them credit right now.
Tom, did you like Hades?
I loved Hades. It was my number 2 game of the year.
That's
I
high praise. That's second high praise.
Yeah, the
I
first
fucking
game was
love
Cyberpunk.
Hades. I fucking love Hades.
It's not as good as Cyberpunk, but it's close.
I think Hades is probably a better game, especially storyline wise.
Hey, Ty and Dynamyte said it was Cyberpunk, followed by Hades.
I don't think they did. I think you did.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I think Velma
Alright,
did.
gentlemen.
Oh, it's a
Alright,
monster.
What was the next game, Tom?
Next game was Judas. Judas is the next game from Ken Levine.
Alex, how do you feel about that?
Sounds a little Catholic, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, it's
I mean,
Bioshock.
maybe.
It's
probably gonna have
Bioshock.
it.
Oh,
Right.
it's like Bioshock?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, the guy who made Bioshock made his own company called Ghost Games. They've been silent for like 8 years.
As a
Yeah.
huge Bioshock fan over here, huge. I've replayed all of them multiple times more than I'd like to admit. That sounds exciting as hell, and I will probably play it.
Is that why you moved to Boston?
Uh, I moved to Boston for healthcare, but maybe we could say that too.
Yeah, I
just
mean,
throw that
look at
out there.
Alex. Look at her body. It's just ravaged by disease. It's
She has
green.
not moved her head in like 5 minutes, and she's just staring at me.
That's the best part. Is she's just staring deadly at you. I thought she died.
Where do you want me to look? Oh, over here. I
Yeah,
didn't know
you,
the camera had
you can
changed. I'm
move your
not really
camera around a
looking.
little bit. It's
I
fine.
don't. I'm. While you guys talk about games I don't know at some point, I know some of them, but I'm also looking
Don't
for
look at me.
frames.
Don't look at me. Go away.
I can't see. I can't see where the cameras are. So
That's fine. You just keep looking. I'll move
I
the
just-
camera.
Sorry
I
for looking at you, Tom, but tell me more about Judas. I'm intrigued.
It looks a lot like Bioshock.
It
It
sounds
looks a
like
lot
wait,
like
wait.
it.
Which Bioshock? Bioshock 1, 2, or Infinite?
I'd say like 1.
Okay, I can get behind that. That sounds like a great time to me.
It sounds like a
yeah,
trailer you
I
should
can.
watch at the end of the show.
I most definitely will.
There we
I
go.
can
It's
yeah, we like
got me
Bioshock.
excited. Got me excited.
Corey's doing a pose at me. He's like, "Hey, he
What?
was this big, guys. I swear."
I'm just like I'm looking at the desktop. It's a lot of
Oh, I
moving
see.
around. Well, what else we got up here? Why we have the hell is DS2?
What do you think this
Dark
DS2
Souls
is?
2?
Dark Souls
No.
2?
No, it was not Dark Souls 2. I wish it was Dark Souls 2.
Did they make another Nintendo DS? I
Oh
stole
man,
that.
that'd been great.
I stole that joke from you. You made it during the live watch.
I did.
So that was Death Stranding 2?
It
Oh
was.
yeah, that's right. Why are they doing this? We don't need another Strand type game.
We got the Strand type game. It's not a
Um,
knockoff. It's the real thing. Babies
Alex,
in jars.
how do you feel about Death Stranding?
I like Norman Reedus. I think he's a great guy.
Do you like Elle Fanning?
I think she has her moments as an actress. In the video game, maybe I don't know, but I like her. She's cool. Big fan of Leah Sado. Hope we get to see her boobs again. She's in this, right?
She is.
Yeah, you see her boobs quite often in movies. Maybe the video game will give us that same pleasure.
Kojima handle that?
I don't think Hideo Kojima has ever showed boobs or any sexuality of any sort in his games. I think we all know
No.
that.
Not at all. None.
Oh, it's a bummer.
Funny how everybody got a little quiet in here.
It's because she photosynthesizes through her skin, so I'm sure we'll see something.
Do you regret your words and deeds?
I do regret my words and deeds. He was so right.
But next up we have, if you want to talk about DS2, because I am not a fan of that game.
I don't care. I didn't play Death Stranding 1. It looked ridiculous, but people enjoyed it.
You say people, but I think you mean Mike Conine. It's the only person I know who likes that game.
What about Crash Team Rumble?
Crash Team Rumble looks kind of cool. It's made by Activision, so I will not buy it. But it is a 4-on-4. It looks kind of like a Power Stone collectathon. It was very strange. It looked interesting.
Yeah. I don't like Crash that much. I mean, we did get to see him at the Game Awards, so that was pretty great.
Yeah, that was a throwback. What a weird show that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero. No, Horizon. The hell was the new game called?
Well, the new one is Forbidden West.
I mean,
This
that's
is
the DLC.
Forbidden
What was
West
the new
West.
one called? New Horizons? Was it
No,
new?
the new game was called Forbidden West.
No, that's the DLC, isn't it?
No, that's the game.
Oh, what's the
Horizon
DLC
2.
called?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Burning Shore?
Maybe. That might be the other DLC. I think there's one that's a VR game, and there's this DLC. I don't care because that's a bad game. But it's only coming out to PS5.
I'm sorry. Wait, what's a bad game?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
That game was fun. I played that with a 6-year-old woman for like several hours once, and it was so much fun.
6-year-old woman?
60-year-old woman.
Oh,
yes.
that makes a lot more sense.
She was really good at it, but I was better. And I
She was
really enjoyed
Benjamin
playing
Button.
it.
Did you tell her that? Were you like, you're
Yeah.
good, but I'm better, old woman?
Learn your place.
I think she got the gist of it after I just kept winning and not dying. Just kept winning. I like that game. So
All right. Well,
I'm excited.
I hope you have a PS5
I
because
don't. I have a desktop. You know this.
But DLC is not coming out to the PS4, so I'm sure when that game comes to PC, you'll have the DLC. I'm not sure why it's not coming out the PS4. It seems odd because the game did.
I mean, they're trying to phase it out probably.
But why would you stop? What are they, Nintendo? Stop supporting their games after they came out on another system?
Nintendo prints money. Might as well do what they do.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see here. Earthblade. That's the game made by the guys who made Celeste. But this one is it's 2D. It's a side scroller thing, but I think it's more of an RPG action game, not a splatter platformer. Do you guys remember Celeste? You're a girl.
I do
I climb
remember it.
mountain.
I'm
I had
sorry,
a lot
just
of
what?
Celeste. It was a game.
Yeah, it was like a throwback pixelated style game, but with like a heart story. Also, I remember the oh god, that horrible like right wing game reviewer who was like angry that there was a tiny trans flag in one screen.
Oh yeah, I
And
remember
and
that.
and they were like, look, it's being shoved in your face, and someone showed the full screen. It was like 3 or 4 pixels big. It's like you could just not look at it. It's barely noticeable.
Yeah, you have to be looking forward to see it.
Ah, that was fun.
That was an interesting, interesting game.
Hopefully it's
But
just
this,
hopefully it's covered in trans flags, just as far as the eye can see.
but yeah, this is more of a traditional style game. Looks good.
Bayonetta Origins.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
You
It's
play as little girl Bayonetta.
yeah, I guess it's like an isometric puzzle game, action game. I wasn't quite sure. Why does this exist? Who's
Uh,
begging for this?
I've been begging to play as a little girl Bayonetta for ages.
Really?
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
know me. I want to play as a little English girl.
oh god. Anyway, Carvel's, you have any opinion? I think he's dead. What about you, Alex? You got any opinion?
About Bayonetta?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to play Bayonetta, but like I don't know if I want to play as child Bayonetta.
It's a
Is
very
she
interesting
does she have
departure.
ridiculously long legs still?
Does
Did,
she does Bayonetta child's like how what when we say child, like what do we mean by child? Like teenager or like baby?
Like maybe 10 to 12.
she could be
Oh,
anywhere between 1 and 15, given how tall Bayonetta is as a person. Because she's massive, right? Like who knows
but
how
like
she ages?
isn't like I don't know, but to make her into a child seems kind of weird because I don't isn't she like she's hot, right?
Yeah, she's a sexy lady.
She's yeah, like a very sexualized video game character. Now she's a child. Was this well thought through?
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Oh,
It's very
I'm glad we're all
strange.
on the same page.
Yes. My actual note was, the fuck is this on the list here? The next thing I have on the list here is Hellboy. It's this very cel shaded PS2 era looking game.
It's gonna be a
Uh,
roguelike or a roguelite game.
you like gyrating, and it's very weird to look at.
Yeah, that's because I have restless leg syndrome, and it seems to be translating towards my avatar. I didn't realize it would pick up on my leg movements.
Did you get one of those things you strap to your legs that it tracks your motions?
Oh yeah, no, perfect motion tracking for my VR dance career.
I think we lost Gravel's. He hasn't said anything in like an hour.
He's not moving.
It's been more like 5 minutes, but like
I don't know time.
poke him. Does he jiggle?
No,
I mean,
he's
while he's frozen, we could milk him.
Get it going.
get a bucket ready.
All right. Next thing I have, I mean, the Hellboy game looks interesting. I don't know much about it.
It looks like the
So
comic book.
the thing about these trailers is a lot of them don't show gameplay. They're just,
No, that was
you know,
cinematics.
yeah. The next thing we have is Crime Boss, one of the more
That looked like
confusing
shit.
entries.
That looked like
Yeah.
hot shit. What a
Like,
that looks like the most dated game I can imagine. Just stars from the 90s in a game that style like GTA knockoff from the mid 2000s. That's ridiculous.
is this 25 to Life, the sequel? Oh, we got movement. He's back.
Yeah, I had to take the dog out. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Doesn't
fine.
sound like you're sorry.
No, it sounds like you were happy with it.
I mean, the dog had to use the bathroom.
The
You
dog
didn't have
has a
an opinion?
floor. The dog has a toilet.
No, he does not poop on the floor because he's a good boy.
You didn't have an opinion on Bayonetta Origins?
Bayonetta Origins.
Yeah, Bayonetta Origins.
What is
And,
Bayonetta Origins?
That was the little girl Bayonetta game. You play as like Bayonetta child.
I missed that one. That sounds like a terrible move.
Yeah, we're all in agreement here. Then we talked about the Hellboy game for a second. Now we're on Crime Boss, the one with all the washed-up actors from like the 80s and 90s.
Michael Madsen.
Yeah, he's in the prime right now.
I mean,
They de-aged his character. He's not, smoking 20 cigarettes an hour in the
he's still
game.
hot though. I
Okay.
mean,
Chuck Norris, Danny Glover, Danny Trejo, and Vanilla Ice, all star-studded cast.
Michelle
what a
Pfeiffer,
cast.
is that the
Was it Michelle
one?
Pfeiffer or was it someone else?
Michelle Pfeiffer, eh?
It was one of them. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it looks like a PS2 era knockoff Grand Theft Auto. Very confusing. 1990s Florida
It has
crime game.
it has the name of like a mobile game.
Yeah, it looks like a mobile game.
Is it a mobile game?
I don't
No.
think so. I think it's a GTA knockoff, which is no one's done that for God, what a ridiculous thing to do in this day and age.
They listed it as a stealth game, a stealth action crime game, which is interesting.
Yeah, it looks like you're part of like drug smuggling, like secret forces bullshit. Chuck Norris is Chuck Norris hasn't been relevant for like 20 years. Those
Walker
memes about
Texas
him.
Ranger lives on in our hearts forever.
Did you ever watch Walker Texas Ranger?
Only when you made me.
I don't think
Wait, are you a big fan of Walker Texas Ranger, Corey?
I've never watched Walker Texas Ranger.
That's a lie. We watched it together.
That's not true.
It was on TV. It was on that free channel, like We56 or whatever that one.
Oh, I might have done that, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of it.
There's an episode where he fights AIDS. I think he might physically beat them up.
Wait, what?
AIDS? Like the
AIDS?
disease?
That
It's
little
like-
kid has AIDS.
Yeah, it's like a little kid with AIDS, and I think he fights the disease and stops it, if I remember correctly. It's been a while.
How do you
Does he,
fight a
wait,
disease? Can
Does
you
he
elaborate?
like shrink down and like fight AIDS?
He just punches the
Yeah.
kid. He punches the kid in the face till the AIDS goes away.
It's the
I
best
don't-
Magic School Bus Chuck Norris crossover.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so. Sure.
Thanks for letting me know that exists. I wish I didn't know it existed, but
Does it literally fight AIDS?
What do we got next, Tom?
The Lords of the Fallen, a very confusingly named game.
That
There's
game
already
came
a game
out,
called
like,
there's a game called
10
Lords
years
of the
ago.
Fallen. It was like 2015, 2016, I believe. It was a blatant Dark Souls knockoff.
Yeah, that was a Dark Souls Viking ripoff, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just some kind of medievally. I don't know if it was Nordic in specific, but it was definitely that gist. And now they have a new one called The Lords of the Fallen, and it actually looks really nice.
It was too grimdark. I remember that. Climbing up, skeletons and staircases of blood. It was ridiculous.
Some people like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Some people like me.
Yeah.
And some people need to have a restraining order put against them preemptively.
I'm not going after him. I stay inside my house and I climb up staircases of blood in my own time on my own computer.
Look,
Okay.
what you want to do in your sickness, that's on you, kid.
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
He plays magic cards and climbs thrones of blood. Is what he does.
Yeah, it's fine. Have you ever played Blasphemy? Or
I'm sorry,
Blasphemous? That
listening
game
to you
was fun
say
as
these
hell.
things as a cappy bear with a small mouth moving is just really throwing me off.
I'm
Welcome to VR
precious.
chat.
Remember that next time we try to milk him. Anyways,
The next time, implying that there was a time before. They have never and will never milk me. I cannot be milked. I cannot be tamed.
PC release of Returnal.
That was like the worst kept secret. It was mined in an NVIDIA driver release, I want to say a year ago. And now it's been officially announced, but Returnal is coming to PC.
I'm actually pumped about that because that's a game that I really wanted to play. And
PS5, PS5 was another one of its very limited exclusives.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not gonna fucking buy a PS5. Also, like, where can you even get one of those these days?
They've been more frequent. I mean, not right now. It's holiday season, but I'm sure next month you'll be able to find them in stores again.
Maybe.
I've been seeing Xboxes regularly. You can get those. They had a stack of the S's at the at Best Buy, and they're also discounted $250 for a system, which is a really good deal.
Alex, it sounds like you're just ripping them. Just like
Yeah, are you?
No.
got
I
gas?
know what the sound is now. It's when I move my microphone up because I don't want to breathe on the microphone because you all keep complaining.
You move away from the mic to breathe.
I'm trying to find a way that, like, I'm not breathing on you guys and messing up your podcast like I am right now. Because someone can't stop mentioning the little creaking noise, but I'm
It's
sorry
more than a little. I see.
I'm
Look,
sorry the headset you gave me is faulty, Corey.
if you're gaseous, that's on you. That's fine. But
I'm not gassy.
Like a planet.
What is going on?
anyways, Tom, what about Transformers Reactivate?
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Yo, was that the first person shooter style Transformers? Because I don't know, that got me feeling some type of
They made
way.
a first-person shooters Didn't they make a big like battle Transformers a while back?
I don't know, maybe fucking Hasbro, dude.
War for
I don't
Cybertron.
remember. No, that was a third-person action game.
Oh,
Yeah, that was third person. I think it was pretty good if I recall correctly.
Yeah, game solid. Transformers games in general are usually pretty good.
Yeah, Transformers are cool. I like Transformers.
This game looks very Western and it looks very grimdark. It's very interesting. Not things I think of when I think of Transformers. Banishers Ghosts of the New Eden. This is the one from Don't Nod, is that right? It's the one with the guy in the cabin. He's talking to the person, ends up being a ghost. You're like,
yeah,
whoa,
everyone's Scottish. It
spooky.
looks like The Witcher, but he's the Banisher.
Oh, he's not The Witcher. Definitely not The Witcher.
Don't Nod hasn't been really known for action games. They made that Remember Me back in the 360 era. Then they've just been doing those little walking simulator games like what's that one with the girl with the magic powers?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. What was that one called? I'm
Alex,
blanking on the name.
help us out. What's the one with the little girl with magic powers?
She's in college, like art school or something, and she can rewind time and her
Oh,
hipster
Life
friend
is
gets shot.
Strange.
Yeah, Life is Strange. Yeah, they made that game, and then they made the one about the trans girl who moves to Maine.
The trans girl who moves to
What?
Maine.
Yeah, there's another.
It
It sounds like
game-
a Stephen King novel.
Well, that's just because he said Maine.
Yeah,
I mean-
that was the last game they made. I'm pretty sure it was on Game Pass. You guys didn't play that one?
Mm-mm.
She also had magic powers.
Is it Life is Strange 2?
It wasn't Life is Strange, but it might as well been.
Life is Stranger?
No, they made Life is Strange 2. I guess they made Life is Strange 2, but they didn't make the spin-off one with the brothers.
Oh yeah, the two brothers.
Yeah,
And they
that
were
was
horribly
subtitle.
abused by the fuck. Those games are ridiculous. The amount of trauma in them goes beyond human experience.
They're French.
The
What-
French aren't that. What do they have to be worried about? They gotta calm down.
I mean, at least their schools aren't as. Never mind.
Yeah, let's not get political here, buddy.
Yeah,
This
calm
is for
down,
fun.
Capybara.
Literally everything is political. Literally, existence in a political system is political.
Milking a capybara is political.
Milking a capybara probably does have some political implications. Yes, you're right.
And we're gonna try it out live tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
I really hope we don't.
It was
Come
called.
here. Come
It was,
here.
it was
No,
called
I'm
Tell Me
good.
Why. Was the one with the trans? It was
Is
a
Isn't
sisters.
That's the name of the song from Berserk.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. They also released a game called Twin Mirror that I've never heard of.
All right, so they have a game called
Banishers.
Banishers. I'm sure that's gonna be.
So is this going to be an action game? Or are we just assuming it's going to be because it sounds like The Witcher?
There was an action scene in it, right? Like he was
Yeah, I
following
think it.
the ghost woman and some zombies popped up.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Tom, what the hell
Interesting.
was Immortals of Avium? Which one was that?
I
I don't even.
skip that one.
All right. Remnant.
Is that the one that just looked like a generic game?
Possibly.
There were a couple generic game TMs that came up. That might have been one of those.
That was probably that because I don't remember it in the slightest.
It's not a sequel to Mortals Phoenix Rising, which is unfortunate.
Remnant 2. I called that when we were watching it. I'm like, this looks like that game we played, Tom. Remnant from the Ashes. And I guess they're
Indeed.
making a second one. It's Dark Souls with guns.
I mean, that's cool. That
Which-
sounds like it might be cool.
Which I think is just Bloodborne.
There's guns in Bloodborne?
Yeah, you have like a little blunderbuss you could stun people with.
Yeah, there's a few different like small arms that you could use. I think your bullets were blood. You got bullets from everything was blood in that game.
Yeah.
Really, the game called Bloodborne, everything was blood?
Believe it or not.
I'm looking at the trailer for this Immortals Avium game, and I get nothing from the trailer. It's the one where you have like a weird arm bracelet, and it's like future-y, and there's asteroids and stuff. I don't know anything about that.
Let's ignore that completely. Remnant
Yeah,
2, that looks fun. I'll probably try it. I like the first one a lot. I think you can get it on Epic for either free or really cheap all the time. So grab it if you can. It was a fun little time. It was co-op, Dark Souls. So
we
you could play
played the
with.
first stage and never played it again.
Yeah, we enjoyed it though. We were like, this is fun, and then we just never played it.
Yeah, so we'll do the same thing with the sequel.
Probably. Blue Protocol.
Blue Protocol is the super anime-looking Bandai Namco MMO.
It
So
did look
That
really good.
if you want to, Blue Protocol has a free beta sign up with an Amazon account right now because it's being made in tandem with Amazon Games.
very interesting. I couldn't verify if it's already out in Japan or it's coming out sometime this month, but it
I
says 2022.
I thought
But
it
it's
had
coming to US.
I thought it already had a Eastern release and it was coming to the Western markets afterwards.
I couldn't verify. Everything it says is coming soon and download beta and all that stuff. I couldn't find the actual.
It probably because I saw that trailer for it ages ago, so I assume it pandemics delayed it considerably.
I don't like MMOs, but I really like Namco Bandai,
And
so
you
I'll
love
probably.
anime.
I love anime, so I will totally
It's just like
give it
all
from
my
the show.
Japanese animes.
It's true. It is just like a
Exactly.
Japanese anime. So yeah, if you want to sign up, if you have an Amazon account, you can sign up for the free beta. It should be coming soon, and you can give it a try. It's supposed to be like a post-apocalyptic fantasy world, so it looks interesting.
Post-apocalyptic.
What the hell was After Us? Which one was that?
I think that was the two. That was the one you played as a. Well, you don't play as, but I think it's the one where it's the future, and yeah, maybe you do play as, but you played as like the person after humans. You're like a spirit, and you like bring animals back.
Oh, the game where you were a tiny girl in a dark place?
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay, that
That
looks
sounds
real
like my
original.
life.
Yeah, you're a tiny girl in a dark place.
you bring back the animals too. So yeah, interesting. Probably will watch that one.
That looked
I don't.
French. Was it French?
I can take a look. I assume just by the description and the showings, it was would be a Japanese game, but it could be French as well. I
Those
don't remember what
Frenchies.
replaced. Oh, replaces that one with the weird looking robot with like the cylinder head. Do you remember that one?
Oh, and I was like, oh, these designs are fun. That's the build and craft that you make a saw house.
Yeah, you're like you
Crafting survival
one
game.
player makes a death trap and other players try to raid it.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yes.
with the right audience, that'll be a hit.
Yeah.
There was a Resident Evil game like that. It came out
Uh,
not too long ago.
GTFO was the original, and then the Resident Evil one came out with Resident Evil 3. I think was it Resident Evil 3 or was it Resident Evil 8? I think it was 3.
Wait,
Can't
say
say.
that. Talk about Resident Evil one more time. What are we trying to decipher? I can answer this question.
Resident Evil 3 came with a bonus game that wasn't called Resident Evil 3. It was a multiplayer game where it was one person controls like a
Umbrella Lab, like you controlled like the evil
yeah,
laboratory area, and the
they're
four other
running the traps and stuff.
and
Yeah,
fo-
that is not 8.
I think it came out with 3 because it was a third person game.
It's not Reverse, right? Which one? What was Reverse?
Reverse is like a terrible like you're fighting other players in the Resident Evil world. It's and you're playing characters from past Resident Evils. It's like it's not really anything worth mentioning.
I'll take a look here. Yeah, I don't. Resistance. Yeah, Resistance. Resident Evil Resistance is the one I was thinking of.
Well, it's not just called like Resistance.
It does highlight our existence in the name. If you look at the logo.
Oh, I hate it so much. I hate this planet.
Dead Cells Return to Castlevania. Is that what that was called?
Return to
Yeah,
Castlevania is the DLC for Dead Cells. It's going to add a bunch of
Castlevania shit.
stages. Yeah, Castlevania shit. You got some characters, bosses, weapons.
I like
Dead,
Dead Cells. It's fun.
yeah, Dead Cells is cool as hell.
I'm surprised they're still supporting it. It came out like 5 years ago or something.
It's
So-
been getting regular patches and like small DLC packs and stuff this whole time. It must have a strong fan community. I play it every now and then. It's a good game.
I don't remember what Wild Hearts is. Is anybody else?
Nope. You
See,
made this list. We
I
watched.
watched the trailers again, and forgot what this one was. There's a lot of games on
Uh,
this list. For
let's skip that shit. Let's go to Dune Awakening. Alex, you're excited for this, right?
Um,
It's an
no.
MMORPG where you get to be a Dune.
Uh,
You get to be a Dune.
I only accept David Lynch's Dune
Oh,
as
it's based on
as
that.
the
Don't worry. It's entire. It's
what?
all Lynch.
Oh,
It's not.
don't
Yeah.
don't
No, it's
don't
not.
mess with me.
It's not. Don't worry. It's based off the new movie, the good
Oh,
one.
boo, boo! It's not good at all.
That new movie?
I don't like it.
Oh, I haven't
I
watched it
thought it
yet.
was okay.
I bought the 4K Blu-ray. I thought everybody was saying it was really good. I wanted to watch it on like nice Super HD and shit.
Alex is
Yeah,
just a big
that
fan of the weird cat that gets milked for poison
okay.
therapy.
No. I
Yeah, you
think
know what? I think you do like milking. You
I,
bring
as
it
someone
up.
who doesn't drink milk, I'm not into that. Thank you. But I think that the David Lynch Dune is just more fun. It's more sci-fi, and it has Kyle MacLachlan, which is great. You can't beat that. There's Sting. Who doesn't like Sting?
I love
Sting
Sting.
isn't. It is a weird movie, and I think movies deserve points just for being weird.
David
be
Lynch hates
fair,
that movie.
to be fair, for a David Lynch movie, it's not that weird.
It's
It's
just
go.
it's funky.
It's
I like the
funky.
funkiness.
I gotta agree. I do like the old Dune. I haven't
Thank
seen the new one
you.
though.
I think, New Dune is fine. It's got its merit, but I like old Dune. I think it's much more sci-fi-y.
Does it have that creepy blonde girl that's in a lot of those movies, or no?
I'm, most blonde people are creepy, but can you be more specific?
She was in a different movie with the creepy kid from uh, Chronicle.
You have to
Uh,
really be more specific. And
yeah, you're not being
can you
specific.
The
just
main character from Chronicle was in another movie, and he was
What's
with
Chronicle?
the one that creepy man made. What's his name?
Max
Wait,
Landis?
Max Landis made. Yeah,
that's not the one where people were killed, right?
it was
No,
no. That was his father. That
that's
was
John
Bruce
Landis, and
Willis.
that's the Twilight Zone. Max Landis wrote Chronicle, and it was directed by Josh Trank, who ended up making that Fantastic Four movie.
Oh right,
Fantastic.
right, right.
And Chronicle was like found footage of kids who gained psychic powers, and then one of them goes crazy. There's a Simpsons Treehouse of Horror about it. The,
Oh, is it really? I didn't see
yeah,
that.
it's it's one of the later ones, obviously.
Valerian is the movie I'm thinking of.
Oh, Valerian and the World of a Thousand whatevers.
Cara Delevingne.
Cara Delevingne?
Yeah,
I think I saw that Valerian movie. I think I remember it being profoundly mediocre.
It
she's
didn't
creepy
look
blonde
very
lady.
good.
Alex,
No,
you like Clara Delevingne?
no, I do not. I do not accept her. She's not one of us.
Is she the one that wore this shirt that said "Peg the Patriarchy"?
Yes, she is. How dare you
Oh,
even think
so
about that?
cringe.
It's very
She's very
cringe.
cringy. I do not
Also,
accept.
isn't she a nepotism baby? Like,
Yes, her parent, like someone she is related to, like owns Condé Nast, which is like the big like magazine conglomerate that owns Vogue and whatnot.
Here's where Monkey's laying down some hot takes here.
It's I'm not a fan of her. How dare you even make me think about Cara Delevingne?
I'm sorry, she was a creepy blonde lady from other movie with creepy kid in it.
you gotta
That's
stop.
all.
The way you describe movies is like how a grandpa describes movies.
Yeah,
I saw this one with it was a cop, right? But he was a little above the law.
Did you
You know
see
that
this
one?
movie where you were on an oil platform when the Japanese like what are you doing? No, just give me a title, a date, a fucking name an actor.
just be specific.
I
Jesus.
don't know the name of creepy kid from Dune.
Anyways, let's move on to
What's the name of Chronicle Kid? I don't know.
Mungus. What the hell is Mungus? Mungus?
Going back, that one we skipped. What was it?
Wild Hearts?
Wild Hearts is the one where you thought it was Monster Hunter because it looked a lot like Monster
Oh,
Hunter,
that
but
looked
it
like Monster
wasn't.
Hunter. Was that just Monster Hunter?
No, it was called Wild Hearts. It's a new game. I think it's EA is releasing it of all companies. EA and Tecmo Koei. Weird combination. But they did do what was that Japanese themed Monster Hunter? Toeki, something like that. There's two of them.
I'm not
Tokaden?
sure.
I think it's called Tokaden.
Sure.
Anyway,
Sure.
So yeah, that's they have experience in that kind of game.
So,
Is what I'm trying to
what the
say.
hell is Among Us?
Among Us is Among Us, that new DLC where it was one per character is a weird monster version of the Among Us guys. It was called like hide and seek or something like that, but seek is spelled.
Anyways, what's Ghostbusters: Rise of the Ghost Lord?
It is an Oculus VR game, or sorry, Meta VR. They've changed the name of the equipment that already released. I don't think you can do that, but they did. So, Meta VR game where you have a team of people who go in and bust ghosts. Does busting make you feel good, Corey?
All the time.
Boston makes me feel good.
So that's a VR headset game. It looks fun, I guess. I'm not playing it because it will make me sick.
You're playing it with me.
What the hell was Nightingale?
That was the one where you said that every old fantasy game looks like old shitty fantasy game, and we all assumed it was a survival horror or a survival crafting game. And they had the black lady with the fancy Victorian clothes.
Oh, the survival crafting game where like you had umbrellas and Mary Poppins around.
It looked really cool, but I know it's going to be a shitty survival crafting game.
Yeah,
So that's
you build a town, monsters attack. I don't know. The monsters look cool. They were big.
Big
Isn't
monsters.
that like the Valheim? Is that like a
No, because the monster
gameplay
you
loop?
can get attacked, but they're usually little baby monsters. The big monsters you have to find out in the field.
Uh-huh.
Wayfinder.
It's a game where you find the way.
Shut up.
Sounds like it.
Tom, you wrote this list down. What the hell is Wayfinder? I don't remember these.
Oh god, I gotta find it. All right. I don't remember the next one either. Meet Your Maker.
What?
Meet Your Maker. That does sound familiar.
Oh,
What was that one?
wasn't Meet Your Maker? Was that like a design game?
Oh,
think it was.
Wayfinder was the game that is made by the people who make. Fuck, I'm terrible with names tonight. What's that long-running online robot ninja game? Free to play
Oh,
for Warframe.
Warframe. That's it.
So this is made by them, but it's a fantasy game that looks a lot like the kind of design you'd see in World of Warcraft. But it's another one of those like MMO action games kind of thing. It looked neat. Very, very colorful, very vibrant. It's my kind of jam. Warframe is not a bad game. It's very weird, but it's, fun.
Yeah, I mean
So
it's
maybe,
free to play. It looked good.
yeah.
Let's move
All right,
on. What the hell is Meet Your Maker? I hope you looked that one up.
Oh, God, I gotta do everything here.
Yeah, you do.
Let's see. Meet Your Maker. What we got going on here? So this is great podcasting for talk here. You're like, well, that time that GameCube was announced, and oh no, that's the one with the cylinder head that we talked about earlier, where you made the maze. What the fuck was reactivate? No. What replace? What the fuck was replaced?
Got a real fucking well-oiled
These people need to
machine.
name their fucking games better, okay?
All right. While you're looking that up, I'm gonna keep this moving. Final
Oh
Fantasy.
no, replaces the 2D one that you said I hate this art style. Wish to stop making old-looking pixely games. And I said this one looks pretty good. It reminded me of that game Last Night that was announced like 6 years ago that never came out. Remember,
Oh,
it was like the 2D, futuristic, cyberpunky looking one.
yep.
Yeah. Do you seriously remember, or are you just saying things?
Tom, can you see me?
I can't see you. Yes.
Next.
It looks cool. It looks cool. All right. Fuck Corey.
Final
It was
Fantasy 16. Release date for June
June
22nd.
22nd. A lot of these are coming out in June.
So, Final Fantasy 16 seems to be the first mainline Final Fantasy game that's going to be rated M for mature. So poor Alex here can't play it.
Yeah.
I'm an adult now.
What? Because you're
Martin is adult now.
So what do you feel about that? A Final Fantasy game that's going to be rated M for mature?
Is this
Dope as
question
fuck.
directed at me?
That's directed to everyone, but you go ahead now, Alex. You spoke up.
I've never played Final Fantasy before.
You've never
so I
played
don't-
Final Fantasy.
No,
Let me
I
tell you
haven't
about a game called Final Fantasy 12.
There's 12. There's 12 of them.
We're talking about 16.
And that's not even including X2.
Our 13.2 and 13.3 and 4.2. There's a lot of them.
Why?
I don't know. People like series.
Dweebs. Dweebs like
they're
Tom.
They're not related. They're all individual games. That have
Some of
nothing
them
to
are
do with each
related. X2's related to X.
other. Well, it's 10, and 10-2 is called 10-2. It's not called 11. You know, they have a series within itself because that's
That's because
its own
11 was an
self-contained world.
MMO.
That
So
doesn't mean
wait,
anything. It was.
what are they all about? Isn't it like Disney characters?
No, that's Kingdom Hearts.
That's
Oh.
Kingdom Hearts with Final Fantasy.
Yeah. We're not too far off. Hello, Mac Vader. How you doing? They need timestamps on this chat. I don't know how to add that.
Oh, hi, Mac Vader. Yeah, we should get alerts. You guys are watching the chat, right? Because I cannot.
I just did, and I said hello, Mac Vader.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Final Fantasy games. 16 is going to be rated M. All of them have been rated teen.
Yeah, teen, most part. I would say 7 forward.
I don't think they had a rate. Did they have a rating system before that?
They did, but it was just kids, adults, and stuff. It wasn't. It was mostly either it's Mortal Kombat or it's not Mortal Kombat. Like I would say the PS1 era is when they started really divvying them up to like ET,
What was Galarian's rated?
M.
Mature.
Yeah, that's why the cutscenes make it a little more weird because you clearly have to be an adult to play it, but it's yeah. I mean, you blow people's heads off.
It's true, but you also play a 14-year-old boy who can't act.
Well, yeah.
So anyways, Final Fantasy 16 comes out June next year. Gonna be rated M. It looked pretty bloody from the trailer. That one scene.
Yeah.
Pretty summon based, you said.
Yeah, it's all about like controlling. I think they're calling them espers again. Just controlling your espers and kingdoms fighting and involving their espers battling. Looks very interesting. I'm excited. And they also announced that you can also play as a female protagonist as well. So it's not just the main dude. There's another one you get. So that's cool. I like playing as ladies. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I'm a fan of it.
I couldn't tell.
Looking at my avatar here. Yeah.
Yeah, your avatar, your general disposition. Those sharks you own from IKEA.
You have
Those
a
sharks
blarg?
for-
You have
I
the
have-
blarg?
I've had those for fucking at least a decade.
Wait,
All
how many
right.
blargs do you have?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Anyways, Cyberpunk
Wait.
DLC kinda.
I would like a blarg.
We'll get you a blarg. A blarhage, whatever the fuck they're called.
Is it a blarg? It may be blaha.
Yeah, it's like BLARHAJ, I think. Blarhage.
Cyberpunk DLC. Cyberpunk DLC.
I wrote kind of because they said sometime in 2023, and even that I wouldn't trust them.
Yeah,
But,
that's gonna come out whenever. Hopefully they delay it because it's gonna be fucking rushed. Idris Elba's in it. You'll be
Yeah,
excited
that
for
was
that,
pretty cool.
Alex.
Why would I be excited?
Idris Elba's a good actor.
Yeah, I agree. Very excited. I've never played Cyberpunk before.
You didn't
gotta
even
do
play it
that.
when Grimes was in it.
What? Grimes is in it?
And her acting is perfect, let me tell
Wait.
you. Top grade.
Oh,
She-
it's on sale right now on Steam. Maybe I'll buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, now's the time. They've patched most of the garbage out of it, except Grimes is still in it, and she's terrible.
I mean, I'm looking to play other games, but I'll keep it on my radar.
You can les out. Is that important to you?
I was looking to play Elden Ring.
You can't les out in Elden Ring. Everybody there is gross.
Unless you're in
I-
defeat. If you're in defeat, you can do whatever you
It
want.
wasn't me. It wasn't me.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about there's a long-standing tradition in Souls games of a weird foot focus to the point when they were designing the new one when they were designing Elden Ring, the game designers were just like, hey, maybe we shouldn't make this character barefoot. Maybe you're gonna be made fun of. People are gonna make fun of you.
You might attract some small 15-year-old boys to come up on your award show and say weird things.
Whoa, save that for later. Cyberpunk
comment
DLC
down.
next year. Jedi Survivor.
We do have confirmation from an actual Scandinavian. And it's Blahaj. With the A has a goofy little thing above it. I don't know how to
And
pronounce
umlaut, the correct word.
that. I don't think it's an umlaut.
Wait,
It's
is it 2 dots or 1 dot?
It's a big circle.
Okay, it's not an umlaut then.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway.
I can help you.
I'm from Jersey.
Yeah, if you want to know how to pronounce grinder, if you want to know how to pronounce like, hey, I'm walking here, you can ask
Gabagool.
Alex.
Wait, why is grinder one of them? We don't say that down there.
You say hoagie?
Hoagie?
So we say sandwich like civilized people.
You call a sub a sandwich?
Yeah, it's like just
Well, how
a
do you? What if you
sandwich.
get confused? What if you just want a normal sandwich?
Sandwich is what?
There are small
Sa-
sandwiches and there's submarine sandwiches. Which are,
Sandwiches imply there's two separate pieces of bread, like a grinder or a hoagie or a sub involves one piece cut in the middle.
Soul Sphinx says it's an overring. The little O above the A.
Okay, so what's
How
the
do you
correct
pronounce that?
pronunciation?
Yeah, how do you pronounce that?
Like, can I get like a phonetic on that? Because I know
Yeah.
for like I can do like the German ones with the umlaut, but
Is there
I
a
don't know.
German trans shark?
Of course not.
How do you
You met
know?
a German?
Many. I've met many
Yeah.
Germans.
How do you think they feel about trans sharks?
They're probably all about it. In
Confused
Berlin,
by
at
this
least.
by the question? Mostly.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
That's a very specific German.
Yeah, that is a specific one. He's fine with trans sharks.
Okay.
I hope you're looking at chat still. Anyways, Jedi Survivor. That's more of that Jedi Souls-like game.
Yeah.
Can't wait for more of that. Diablo 4. Boo.
Jesus. Jedi Survivor was March at some point, I believe, or Q1. I didn't type the date in, but yeah, it was early next year.
Diablo
I-
4,
yeah.
6/6/23. They fucked that up.
Yeah, they did. They should have waited 3 more years.
Did any game come out on 6/6/06? It's like a
That's
big.
the day. That's the day I graduated high school.
Is it really?
Yeah,
You-
6/6/06.
I think it's more shocking. You graduated high school?
Fuck you.
When did you graduate high school?
6/6/06.
Oh wow, I graduated high school in 2015.
And we already established that you're a child. We
I'm
made
not a
that joke.
child. I'm not a child.
You're
but, like,
dressed like
wow.
you're just like a toothbrush man with pickle nipples.
What do you have against nipples?
Pickle nipples.
Do you want to give him a squeeze?
Is the capybara dead again?
Maybe it's
no.
dog.
I have nothing to say about the.
All right.
the
Anyways,
pickle nipples.
I said
Diablo.
Diablo 4 release is coming out. I said boo because fuck Activision. I'm not going to buy it.
They had
That's-
Halsey though. Alex, tell us all about Halsey.
No, I don't like that.
Okay, she has a name. It's Halsey.
I'm not a fan. Even though she is from New Jersey, went to high school with my cousins.
Did she really?
Oh, it's my
Yeah.
family. Comes over for Capagool every so often.
What do you think we are? Are we a
Italian.
joke to you?
New Jersey. Are you? Oh, is she a clown? Is she funny? What kind of clown?
Yeah, what am I to you? Come on, Velma, knock
Yeah.
it off.
Solve this mystery, Velma.
Yeah. What do you have against Italians? What do you have against women, Tom? What do you have against women?
I am Italian, and apparently I want to be a woman, according to you. So
Well, you should lay off the jokes then.
Yeah, think about that.
One
Anyways,
day you'll know how it feels. that
Street
you're New
Fighter
Jersey.
you from
6.
Jersey?
Street Fighter 6. Keep this going. Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter. I'll shoot you.
Street Fighters.
Street Fighter 6 comes out June 2nd, 23rd.
June stacked, man. Everything's coming out in June.
June 2nd, yeah. I look forward to Street Fighter 6. It has a character creator mode, which I think is fun.
The biggest
You
titties.
can make the biggest titties. Alex, you can make some mommy milkers.
I don't want to make them. I want to see them in person. Like have a life.
No, we don't do that.
Damn.
We're in VR chat
That's-
right now doing a
Shots
podcast.
fired
Yeah,
at
I
video
would like to.
games.
I'd like to get off the VR and get my
Get some
hands-
titties in your face. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, not when you look like that.
you don't know what women are into.
Yeah, it might be enticing. Strange monkey men.
Suicide Squad game. May 26th.
It's gonna be the final performance of
Kevin
our
Conroy.
boy, Kevin Conroy. Yeah.
R.A.P.
Does anyone know what the
What a-
Suicide Squad game is going to be?
It's gonna be an action game made from Rocksteady.
Okay.
It's called Suicide Squad versus the Justice League, or kills the Justice League. It's a party of is there 4 people in Suicide Squad? I don't know. You have your team of suicide bombers, and you go. I don't know. I guess each area is
Kill
killing.
Superman.
Yeah, kill a different. They did not like the Flash in that trailer.
How the hell are they gonna kill Superman?
I don't know.
I don't know. Hit him with a green rock or something.
Yeah, kryptonite always works
Where did they get kryptonite?
off of his
Krypton?
planet.
Yeah, it's explosive
Yeah.
remains
The
off of
planet,
Krypton.
planet exploded. There's no more planet.
And meteorites of kryptonite came on our planet.
Yeah, come on.
Interesting.
Do you not understand the Superman
The
lore?
question, though, Tom, is where did they get pink kryptonite?
What is pink?
The one that
kryptonite?
makes him gay.
Yeah, the one that makes him gay. Do you guys not know this? Superman has this pink kryptonite. It makes Superman gay.
That sounds
not-
fun.
I'm not gonna fact check this because I want it to be true.
It's
It
absolutely
is true.
It's in
You
like
don't
the
have
old,
to. I mean,
It's in the
please
old
fact
comics.
check it.
It's
All you'll do is make it more true.
It's like that time DC said they wanted more Gorilla comics.
Gorilla Garage.
I'm sorry.
Pink kryptonite is a type of kryptonite that seemingly turns Kryptonians homosexual.
Did you looking up Superman wiki or something?
It is unknown what it would do to an already homosexual Kryptonian, although one would assume it would render them heterosexual.
I'm being corrected on how I was saying.
Imagine being rendered heterosexual. What a cruel fate.
I'm being corrected on how I was saying Halsey. Her name is Halsey.
Get it right.
Is it Halsey or Halsey?
Apparently it's Halsey.
Is there a
I'm one
Halsey?
Bad music either way.
How do you feel about Hosier?
You
Or
know, he's a
Hoser.
very good. He's a Hosier. He's a good-looking man. I'm not that into his music, but I appreciate him for what he is.
He made one song and he keeps rewriting it.
No. He has other songs.
All of his songs sound the same to me.
Well, you're not listening, and I'm, like I said, not the biggest fan, but I appreciate him for what he is and what he looks like.
I like
He looks like a lesbian.
PC release for The Last of Us next March.
Yeah. That's just the part 1 of the new PS5 game, so one would assume they're also going to release part 2 on PC at some point, but they have not announced that.
Alex, as a lesbian, how do you feel about The Last of Us?
Am I supposed to have an opinion on that?
Yes. It's
Yeah, I mean a little bit.
a little
Just
bit.
a little bit though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've been very busy plugging away at Sekiro. I don't really. Is that
Are there
like
lesbians in
lesbians?
Sekiro? I don't think there are.
Anyone's a
should be.
lesbian.
Are there women in Sekiro?
There are women in Sekiro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, there's like
Are you eating chips?
no, it's a starburst.
Wait, what color?
Orange.
You're disgusting.
You disgust us all.
Red.
We don't want your milk anymore.
There's
What's the
there's
correct Starburst?
red. Thank you,
Okay.
Corey.
Yeah, it's very obvious. That's why the best Starbursts are the ones that are all the reds.
Red
That's why
Starburst.
they sell in individual packages just reds. It's called the
Exactly.
Juicy Reds, I think. Yeah.
To answer your question, there are women in Sekiro. You have to kill them all, but Lady Emma, depending on which ending you choose, she lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lady Butterfly you have to kill.
Yeah, the Lady of the Water. It's like Oren something like that. You have to kill her. She's an easy kill though. Lady Butterfly is a little bit more difficult. There's other women.
I thought
Chat
it was just
says
about a
pink.
little boy and an
No,
old man.
Old man, your Sekiro, the wolf is not. He's like 20s.
Wait, his name is the Wolf?
Yeah, they call him the wolf. Have you not played Sekiro?
Is it literally just Lone Wolf and Cub?
Yeah, but like
No,
the cub isn't with you. You're doing stuff for the cub at a distance.
Yeah.
Stop. Okay, we gotta not refer to it that way. It means something different in anime, and it means something different in certain bars that we're in right now.
The child is not with you 24/7.
Yeah, you've never done it for a cub from across the room.
Anyways, what else? Cause Baldur's Gate 3, which I'm excited for.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks sick as fuck. It really does.
Baldur's Gate's been out forever in early access. It's like 2 years. I guess they're finally finishing it.
That's one of those ones where I haven't wanted to touch it until it's finally released. So
I bought it when it was first released, and I still haven't played it myself. So yeah, I'm with you on that.
I played through like 20 hours of it, and I have not gotten that far because I just know like I don't want to get to the end of the first act and have that little pop up that says, "Hey, we're not done yet."
Please insert disc 2.
Wait, what is Soul saying about Pink?
Pink Starburst are the superior
Oh,
Starbursts.
Pink Starburst. Pink Starbursts are good as look. This is a hot take. This is a hot fucking take. But the tartness of the lemon and orange Starburst, the yellow and orange ones, helps balance out the rest of the pack.
I don't
The,
believe you.
the reds
Who
are
willingly
better.
puts a
The
yellow one in
reds
their
are
mouth?
better because the yellows are worse.
This is a loser.
If
Everyone,
everything is red, nothing
loser,
is.
loser.
Wait, I'm sorry. Just you willingly put the yellow Starburst in your mouth.
Yeah, I like them.
Do you
Fucked
swallow?
up.
Do you
Next you-
swallow?
Next, you
No.
guys are always telling me that you can taste the M&M colors.
Do you like yellow Skittles?
Yes.
What?
I like
You-
lemon.
That's not lemon though.
The yellow.
It's vaguely
Starburst are.
reminiscent of lemon.
Yeah, it's fake lemon.
Lemon. It's disgusting.
Apparently,
Well-
yellow and pink is the best combination because it makes strawberry lemonade.
I don't think that's true. I don't think it tastes like that at all.
Well, your
This
opinion
is,
gets
this
chat
is like
here.
this is a cherry supremacy.
I don't like you saying that so aggressively.
Your first
it's
are
not-
cherries popped.
It sounds like a Lana Del Rey album.
Cherry
Cherry
supremacy.
supremacy.
Hold on, let me let the cat out.
Why are you floating?
Hi Gronk.
Good old Gronk.
Yeah.
All right. So, Baldur's Gate's going to be released. They released a Forspoken demo when they were doing the award show. Forspoken is the new game from Square that looks a lot like Final Fantasy, but it's also isekai, where it's a teenage woman
Where's my chair?
brought into a Final Fantasy world. It looks very good, and I do not need to play the demo because I'm going to buy it anyway. Corey, fix your fucking self.
You look
Sup?
deeply uncomfortable.
Oh, that hurt to get up.
You're hearing that from the monkey brush.
That does not look like a monkey. That's a man with like gangrene nipples
It looks like
and
a
a
monkey.
brush
Leave
head.
my nipples alone.
For sake
right,
for
Corey.
for spoken demo, yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, it sounded sarcastic, Corey.
It looks great. I'm looking forward
Sardonic,
to it.
even. Hmm.
Hold on, Gion's
Yes.
saying something. I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
You keep
This
talking.
is a-
That's fine.
This is a wild, well-oiled ship, you sons of bitches.
Let's see
What
what
other
happens when
video
it.
games are there?
What's that?
What other video games are coming out?
Well, that's all I have from the award show. I was going to talk about the Kratos voice acting award and how Christopher Judge gave a very long speech, an awkwardly long speech.
How long was it?
It was at least 5 minutes, but it felt like a half hour.
Wow.
It was.
And what game was he in?
He was the voice of Kratos from God of War, the
Oh,
new Ragnarok game. He was also in the previous one,
I see.
and it was really funny. You should maybe go watch it because it was awkward as all hell.
I
You know,
don't-
because the Game Awards are never awkward.
I'm a person who's prone to suffering from secondhand embarrassment, so I don't think that's really my style.
Yeah, I'm better off just skipping that then.
Yeah, I
The
guess.
entire award show. Just don't do anything with it. Just watch the trailers.
Ah,
I don't even
maybe.
remember what won awards. I know God of War won a few awards. That game that Brett and I played, As Dusk Falls, won an award. That was pretty cool. The Kirby game won an award.
Kirby?
That new Kirby game that came out on the Switch, that's the 3D platformer. It looks really
I
fun.
wish they would reboot Kirby Air Ride. That was the best game.
Yes.
What a random game.
Kirby
No,
Air
it's
Ride,
good.
best Kirby game.
It's
Yes.
really good.
No, the best Kirby game is Dream Course on the Super Nintendo.
No, I'm sorry. Kirby Air Ride.
Dream Course
on
is
your
really good
GameCube?
too, though.
That
Without-
was the racing game with one button. All you did was hold
Yeah.
A and let go of
No,
A.
no. There was other things you could do.
You're very strongly.
Yeah, you could
opinionated
change
towards
the
this.
angle.
Kirby Air Ride is the best Kirby game, and Super Mario Sunshine is the best Super Mario game.
Whoa. First off, you said Mario. That's the most Jersey thing.
That's because she
Well,
knows him. She went to school with him.
How do you say Mario?
Mario.
Mario.
Mario, yeah. Yeah. I don't think we have room for somebody to say Mario on this podcast.
I'm sorry, you guys have worse accents than I do.
What are you talking about?
The fuck you talking about, kid?
Get your fucking khakis. Get
Get
the
your
fuck
fucking
out of
brush
here.
hair out of my face, kid. I'm sick of seeing you.
Yeah, Super Mario Sunshine, best Super Mario game.
Yeah. Did you play Odyssey?
No, because I've only played one Super Mario game, but I truly believe it is that one that is the best.
Out of the one I played, it is the best.
If Alex doesn't play the best one, she doesn't know what to do with herself.
I
True.
only play the best, and that is Kirby Air Ride and Super Mario Sunshine. I'm sure people in the chat would agree.
So far, nothing, but I'll keep you updated.
Valued listeners, validate me, please.
I'll agree that Kirby's Air Ride is sick as fuck. I love
Thank
Kirby's Air
you.
Ride. But I will also agree that Kirby's Dream Course is a fucking another spectacular game. So
All right. I'm going to go use the little boy's room. Not typically something I do in the podcast, but this is getting kind of urgent. So while you guys talk in a minute.
Tom's gonna pee himself.
Tom brought his headset with him too, so we're gonna hear it. Let's see what else we got.
Don't tell him that I took a dookie.
Ew.
Don't do it.
We already talked about Christopher Judge's speech. We
Mhm.
could save this one for a bit. That's a Tom.
Can we talk
one.
about the thing? The thing.
What's
The
that
meme thing.
What's the meme
Bill
thing?
Clinton?
Yeah, the Bill Clinton thing. Can we talk about this?
I guess we can. So yeah, the story behind the little weird anti-Semitic rant kid from the Game Awards from Software Acceptance Speech. Lots coming out about it.
Yeah, it turns out he's a fucking Nazi, and go figure.
I mean, he's like a 15-year-old
Well,
boy.
yeah, okay, maybe Nazi's too harsh, but out there saying anti-Semitic bullshit.
I mean,
Which
yeah,
is
he's a little
pretty-
shit-talking troll. That's what
Yeah.
weirdo 4chaners do. It's just weird that like the Game Awards allowed him to just sidle up the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, security must have been aware, and they just like let it go. They just let it ride. It's truly wild to me, and incredibly disappointing. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like
His name is Matan Evan.
he got arrested, right?
I mean, yeah, but he's a 15-year-old kid and he walked on stage at the Game Awards. I don't think he's going to prison for life.
No, I don't think he should, but
No, he should just have a foot cut off as punishment.
yeah, just
how
one
dare,
foot.
How dare
How
he
dare
ruin
he
these
sully the How dare
Game-
he sully the game?
Yeah, how dare you destroy the sanctity that is kings have been crowned upon the stage of the Game Awards.
The Doritos Pope knows no forgiveness.
Can you explain the Doritos Pope thing?
Oh my god. Okay, when the Game Awards were really new, this is like 2006. Like this is way back then. They were super endorsed by Mountain Dew and Doritos. So there's this one scene where he opens up a bag of Doritos and he's just sitting in a chair and he eats them. So it was a meme where somebody photoshopped like a curled up Dorito and put it on his head like a Pope's hat. And he just became the Doritos Pope ever since. It's an old ass meme.
That's a job I would like to own. To have.
Being the Doritos Pope?
It's up there with being like a Delphi Oracle in my brain.
Yeah, that's the digs.
Similar to being like an oracle in ancient times, you'd also have to remain a virgin as Doritos Pope.
With my
Okay,
I don't get
hang
that
on. You
part.
think the Pope is a virgin?
Yeah, the Pope's a virgin. What are you talking about?
The Pope is not a fucking virgin.
I think that really depends on the Pope.
The Pope
There's
is
so
a
much
virgin.
sex in the Catholic Church.
I don't know what he's talking about. I can't even look at him.
I think the Pope's a virgin, so
I think there's no way the Pope's a virgin.
I don't think Francisco has ever gotten it on, and I especially don't think the Doritos Pope has ever had sex.
Well, that Doritos Pope, you definitely need to be a virgin to be the Doritos Pope.
I think I could be an oracle, even though I've gotten laid many times. I think my words would still be valid.
Oh, hey, do you want to brag anymore?
Somebody here has to bang ladies, you know.
Yep.
We're not
Yes,
doing it.
it's a tough job. Someone has to do it.
Yeah, I'm
I-
not-
And I,
When you
you
say it
know,
like that with your little brush head, it makes it sound like a cleaning commercial.
it
it's
is a tough job.
I assume Jeff Keighley was Canadian. Sorry, I assumed he was from Jersey because he has that Jersey vibe to him, but he's actually from Canada, so I was way off.
What is the Jersey vibe? What are you talking about?
What? Yeah. What's the vibe you speak of?
Aggressive?
You know the vibe.
Oh, I do. I know the vibe. Okay.
Being mocked.
A little bit, yeah. I think
So, anyways, annoying 15-year-old kid apparently has InfoWars ties. Went on a weird free Taiwan thing, which is usually like a dog whistle for a lot of these people to like be anti-China. He's a shit talker. I can't believe security didn't stop him. But at the same time, it was greatly amusing seeing one of the least interesting events ever have an unscripted fun moment of horrible
Yeah.
anti-Semitism.
Yeah. I mean,
Something-
honestly, like the anti-Semitism was not as bad as it could have been. Like he wasn't up there like.
And that's where
spouting
we're
9/11
at right now.
stuff.
It wasn't the worst
Yeah.
anti-Semitism.
Yeah, that's how you know the state of America when you're like, yeah, you know what? It's not the worst anti-Semitism.
And now
going on.
here's Tom to give us the worst anti-Semitism.
Hit us with your
Uh,
best shot.
Tom, the camera's over there.
I have nothing against the Jews.
You
You're
heard it.
Except for
supposed to
weird.
say that while you look at the camera.
Yeah, can you look
Yeah,
at the camera?
Stop looking at me.
Don't look at
Look
Alex.
the camera.
this. People are gonna think you think I'm fucking anti-Semitic. I don't like that.
Okay. You're right. You're right. That is a bad joke to make.
Yeah, I think the Velma doth protest a little too much, though.
I think the Jews are the people I haven't made fun of.
Okay,
they're
back to
safe
normal
for me.
camera.
Oh my god.
Back to normal camera. Anyways, what else we got?
Okay. Let's see here.
Fire Emblem Engage will have amiibo support.
You put that in. So I don't mean why'd you put that in?
I assume that was a
Fire
Tom thing.
Island?
Fire Emblem.
Fire
Oh.
Emblem.
Oh.
I mean,
First of all, I put that in because you collect amiibos. I don't. Why are amiibos still a thing?
they're not. That's why I'm curious and why this is a story.
Wait, what's an amiibo?
Those little toy figures that you released with Nintendo stuff. With it, you can get a little Kirby or a little Link, and it's a little like statue. Do you know what Skylanders are?
Do you have a little Kirby and you're holding out on me?
I'm sorry. Do you
Do
want
you-
to rob me for my Kirby?
I would love a Kirby.
I actually have the perfect thing for you.
Kirby?
Yeah, it's
A
a little
Blaha?
pack. It's a little. You're asking for a lot here, but it's a little set of Kirby's doing different things. Like one of them's eating an ice cream cone, and one has like a set of headphones on.
Alex,
Anyway.
don't tell a man he has a little Kirby. That's not okay.
You should see. Oh my god, my face right now. It's full of joy.
I see your face. It's very stoic.
A little Kirby?
Anyway,
A little baby.
little amiibo.
Yes, I know what a Skylander is.
It's
So-
a Skylander for Nintendo. They released a bunch of Nintendo things like that, but they were very popular during the Wii U when the Smash Bros. Game came out, and they've been kind of more or less irrelevant since the Switch coming out. So it's strange that they're still
Like making them, yeah.
making new sets because they're very minimally supported. But they're
Gronk,
probably going to
Gronk, no, don't attack virtual Alex.
Why are you doing that with your hands?
I'm petting Gronk. He's on my lap.
Anyway, so they'll probably re-release the old sets of Fire Emblem characters, which is a good thing because these amiibos become oddly rare.
He wanted pets. I can't help.
Are you the Italian now?
Hey, bada bing.
Scoop it
Oh,
in.
Both of
No.
you. I know where both of you live.
No, you don't.
You don't know where I live.
She will when she hangs that painting for you.
She's gonna hang the painting, then me.
Wait, do you
No,
know
I'm
where
gonna
I
I'm gonna
live,
rob
though?
you of your blaha and your curbs.
I'm good though, right?
You're fine.
All right, cool.
Anyways, why is there amiibos for? Ow! Fuck! Ah! Why is there amiibos for Fire Emblem?
They did usually just either give you a character or they'll give you equipment. It's something big. You just
And
tap
because
it and it
people
says
like
you-
collectibles.
Yeah, so I mean, it's nice they're still supporting it in some way, so all your old toys are not useless. But it's just, I wish they would support it either more or not at all. You know, these intermittent supporting, weird. Strange.
Alex, stop looking at Gronk like that.
You just look like. It looks like you're like touching your boob on the side.
I'm petting Gronk. Oh, he's going crazy. He's mauling me a little bit. What's next, Tom?
I think you put this on here. Sifu releasing a big update. I don't know much about Sifu. I didn't play
Sifu's
that
just
much of
releasing a
it.
big fall update. I don't know what's in it, but it's weird that they're adding more content to the game.
I think it was a pretty successful release.
Was it?
It was, yeah, people talked about it for a while. It was a solid month where everybody was like, I'm making some progress in Sifu.
I just
I
remember
got to the next stage.
when the mods came out and people kept making Shaggy as Sifu and
Shaggy the artist or Shaggy the character from
why would it
Scooby-Doo?
be Shaggy the artist? Who
Because
has
One
thought
could have hope that people would be interesting and creative.
who has thought of Shaggy the artist in like 20 years?
He was
Um,
in Super Bowl last year. He had the commercial where Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis redid the song, but awful.
that
Ashton Kutcher,
song lives
not a singer.
on forever.
Not a good singer. It's a great song. She caught him on camera, but it wasn't him.
It wasn't him. Never was.
I even did it on the counter.
It wasn't him.
Sing a little bit more for us, Core.
I don't remember the words that well. Go ahead, Alex. Those aren't
We're gonna
words.
get
You
the
just went.
NPA.
No.
That's the melody I'll give you, but that's not the words.
I could sing, but I don't want to take away from the podcast with my beautiful voice.
Gave her another key. It's a great song.
Okay. Anyway,
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, what was that?
Hello. You want to hear my singing voice?
are you doing a?
Oh, I think you're just practicing for the future.
It sounds like you're just doing an
Fuck.
affected gay voice, which Tom does a lot.
Egg.
Egg.
Why do I do this to myself? Hey, myself. Let's make a gaming podcast with my friends.
FTC files lawsuit to block Microsoft Activision acquisition.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Tom,
the
you put this on
FTC
here.
Yeah, the FTC is making a. They're suing.
Ah,
They're not. It's
my
obvious-
arm.
Oh my god.
Keep going.
I run a professional podcast, my son.
Tell that to Gronk.
My sir. Hello, my sir.
Gronk's doing Gronk things. It's fine.
Gronk, you're going back on the bed.
I have to edit all this out, which is the annoying part.
No, it's fine. Leave it in.
I'll leave it in the video. I'm gonna take it out of the audio.
Tom, tell us all about the FTC lawsuit.
They're suing to stop it. It's obviously not going to pass. They're going to get by it. Obviously, they'll probably settle out of court. Not a big story, but FCC is showing like they tried to do something.
FTC.
FTC is the FTC. Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, I really hope that they don't let this acquisition. I don't know. I don't know. I'm torn. I don't want it to go through, but at the same time, it's probably the only thing that can fix Blizzard.
Blizzard's
100%.
wicked and evil, and anyone who works with them is the devil.
Right, but I also don't really like conglomerations of corporate power.
Once again, it's already two giant corporations. So them merging doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things because it's already two giant corporations. It's not Microsoft buying a bunch of small companies.
Which they did.
They did that already. Exactly. Nobody give a fuck.
We
They don't give a fuck when Call of Duty's involved, apparently.
Huh.
How do you feel about Call of Duty, Alex?
I fucking love Call of Duty so much.
You still play Call of Duty?
I'm trying. Me and my one friend for a while were trying to do like the full. Stop leaning into me.
No. Please tell us about how you play a monsters game for monsters.
I like playing the zombie versions of the game. It's really fun to kill Nazi zombies. It's very stress relieving. I like completing the whole Easter egg of stuff. Stop slapping me. What do you have against killing zombies?
I don't
Yeah,
support.
Corey,
Don't support.
What do you have against killing Nazi zombies?
Yeah.
I'm more for killing Nazis than I am for killing zombies.
Okay, well they're Nazi zombies, so we're doing the world a favor
But
here.
I'm not okay with don't play Call of Duty. Don't give money to Activision Blizzard.
Okay, I bought this a while ago, and it's one that came out many moons ago.
Many moons ago.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are you from?
It's Black Ops. It's quite old.
Oh, that's Treyarch anyway. That's not even.
I mean, Activision published it. Treyarch is the developer.
Oh well, fuck me then.
Yeah.
Many places are bad. Okay.
Yeah, but
It's,
Activision Blizzard's actively evil.
Well, look what's happening to the people that
FIFA
made,
is actively evil. Have you been watching
it
the World
called?
Cup?
The
I
people
have.
who made
But at the
Uh,
same time, FIFA didn't create a Cosby room. The people who run it
um,
are evil.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have
FIFA
to
only gets
say.
people killed.
Yeah, but that's from
Um,
corruption. That's not from
I'm sorry,
like
Alex.
active assault.
the company that made Disco Elysium, they're having
Oh yeah,
issues, right? It's awesome.
They
they are
paid
having
off.
problems.
They actually we didn't add this story, but they paid off the initial developers.
To what?
Um,
Just write
they
them out completely.
they bought like they gave them money to like
Okay, is that
buy
what they wanted?
rights.
Did they want the rights or did they wanted a payout?
I thought they wanted the rights, but I guess they just got like a big payout as less of a force out system and more of a buyout.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine with them just going off and making a new game.
I love that game so much.
Tom
I'm
did
playing
not
it
like
now.
it. Tom
I just started it, and
Tom
I
sent me a message
actually
and said this
Wait,
Corey ass game.
you didn't like Disco Elysium?
I like it a lot. And I was playing it, and I took a few screenshots of things Corey would find funny, and I sent it to him and said, "This is a Corey ass game," and he says, "No,
Did
I'm
you
not gonna play
start
it."
communism? Did you build communism in
I'm
Regibald?
kind of in the midst of it.
I
But
built communism.
it's kind of the road I'm going. I'm right now. I'm trying to decide what to do with the strike. That's where I'm at
Oh,
in the game.
I mean, the answer's obvious.
Yeah, you got to build communism.
You gotta build communism.
I'm very suspicious of the guy on the front gate who seems to really want to go back to work. I don't know. He seems like he's not genuine.
The scab?
Yeah, the scab
Yeah,
leader.
the
That
right to
wait,
work.
how many
Right
days
to
are you
work.
in?
How many what?
How many days are you into?
Oh, I'm still on the first day. I just been playing for.
You're
Uh,
you okay, you have
I,
so many ways to go.
I legitimately just started it last week, and I played it one night for like 4 or 5 hours. That's as
Oh,
far as I got.
you've got so much more to do still. You're nowhere near building communism.
I said I'm leading towards it.
Okay. Well, you've got a ways to go. What was I gonna say?
I
Such a
think you were going to
good
tell us about how Riot Games is suing UK developer NetEase.
Yeah, for real, that game does look like a straight up ripoff of Valorant.
Valorant.
This game Hyperfront, which is apparently a cell phone game, and Valorant is, to my knowledge, just a computer game.
Yeah, Valorant is PC only. Is it on what platforms is it on PC?
I think it's Epic Games, isn't it?
Epic, and I think it's on the standard Riot launcher as well.
Yeah, I think it's on both of those. And apparently it just seems like some color swaps for
Yeah,
abilities. Um, Riot's recently been going after more games for copying Valorant. It's gone after a Chinese game called Mobile Legends Bang Bang, but that case was dismissed by a judge who told
Sorry,
them,
I'm sorry. Mobile Legends Bang Bang?
yes, Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Did I
That's a
stutter?
good name. No, that's a good name.
pretty good name.
Riot told the judge told Riot that the case belongs in China, but Mobile Legends Bang Bang is available in the USA and not available in China. So there's the idea
Loophole.
there might be an idea that Riot may face similar issues with NetEase. They'll probably say like this case belongs in the UK and not in the US legal system.
Interesting.
Mm.
But yeah, it is a copy.
Alex, you can continue with your thing. I just want to keep us moving.
Continue with what? Talking about Disco Elysium?
Yeah, keep going. We want to hear you
Oh,
talk.
what do you want to talk about? I love that game.
Good game.
No,
It
don't,
is.
because I'll start talking about it too, and then we'll spoil it for Tom.
I know, that's the issue. I don't want to
Yeah, I
spoil
don't
it
want to
for
talk
you.
about it because
Did you talk
he's
to
got
Joyce
a.
yet?
Which one's Joyce?
Joyce Messner, the one on the boat.
Yes, I did.
How
I
do you feel about
confused her. I confused her, and I have to come back tomorrow.
how do you feel about Joyce? Do you trust her?
No, she seems like a corpo.
I see. I see.
Am I not supposed to?
Do you have a crush on Joyce?
She's pretty hot for an older lady.
I love
Do,
older women.
what do you think of the other cop?
Yeah. What
Oh,
do you
my
about
buddy Kim.
Kim?
Yeah.
Kim
What do you think of
Cattrall?
Kim?
Kim's my boy.
All right, yeah, good. Kim's sick as fuck.
Wait, did you talk to what's his name yet? No, probably not.
Who?
The race guy.
Oh yeah, the
The
guy in the street who Kim gets all shitty at him. Is like, yeah,
No, 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 no. That's the racist guy. I'm talking about the race man.
the
The
one, the big one, the
the
big
big
guy.
guy. The big guy whose name I'm forgetting.
Yeah,
You got to learn about advanced race theory.
yeah, you gotta
I mean,
learn.
Tom has nothing to learn about advanced race theory. He's there, don't worry.
Jesus.
Oh God. Oh, I'm so happy you're
I tried to
playing.
fight the big guy.
Did you lose?
I don't want to spoil
Oh,
it.
is he the guy who's I gotta get by to talk to the
Yes.
people? Okay, I didn't go up there yet, but I heard there was a guy I have to either fight or something to get by
Mm,
him.
Choice is yours as to what
You
you
should
want to do.
definitely talk to him first.
Yeah, talk to him first. Don't fight him first.
Is this the guy where I try to sympathize with him and everybody calls me a Nazi
Yes.
afterwards? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't talked to him yet. I just heard that's a thing that happens in that game.
it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting people of different views in that game.
I'm trying to think who the most interesting is. It's kind of hard to pick.
What about the little girl outside the bookstore?
I mean, she's cool.
You played this game recently, right? So you have the
Yeah.
voice acting? Okay.
Yeah. Did you know?
I like
did-
Kuno.
the first one, that like the before they like fixed it up, Dasha Nersakova was in it.
Who is that?
Red Scare.
Well, what's that?
You guys know what Red Scare is?
Mm-mm.
Corey.
What do you?
Corey.
I'm reading. What do you want?
Red Scare.
The fear of communism?
The podcast.
No, I've never heard of it.
What? Oh my god, you guys are not terminally online. Whatever. It was a bunch of podcasters on the first
Oh, okay.
like the people from Chapo Trap House, people from Red Scare.
Yeah, I know Chapo, but I don't know Red Scare.
Well, Chapo people were the original voice actors of people on for the OG Disco Elysium.
Oh, I see.
Fun fact for you. The person I'm talking about though, Dasha, was that one that was on Succession. That, she's an idiot. And I think she got kicked off because she has terrible politics.
Mm.
They
I
were
see.
it's two women who are like Eastern European who had a shtick of being like dirtbag leftists, whatever that means. And then they were like, very buddy buddy with Alex Jones, and like their podcast is like Tradcath, like nonsense.
That's
Just
traditional
like
Catholic.
I feel like I'm like explaining, like I feel like a lunatic right now trying to
You sound like a
explain.
lunatic. You're explaining really
It's
You
hardcore.
make sense to me. You make
Yeah,
sense
I
to me.
understand most
You-
of the things you're saying. Tom is looking at you with a blank expression of dumbfoundment.
it's
is this like when Tattoo came out as hating lesbians?
no, I mean like it's like this is like fully like if you
Hey,
look at
only
them.
one member of Tattoo came out hating lesbians.
Yeah, what do you have against lesbians, Tom?
Nothing. Supporting lesbians. I was very confused.
Tom, if you know
the Tattoo
lesbians so
member.
well, name me one lesbian.
It's not me.
I can't gesture towards you. I don't have like Corey arm movements.
You gotta pick a different lesbian. It can't be me.
Jenny.
Damn.
Oh. Elvira.
Checkmate.
Elvira is a lesbian.
Yeah.
Shots to
Forgot about
nobody.
that. Oh,
Cassandra Peters, is that her name?
yes, Cassandra Peterson. Yes, she is a lesbian.
That's pretty hot.
That's it. That's the hottest thing ever. I wish I had the same life as her.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
Did you know gaming? Did you know that YouTube channel?
Did you know that they were blocked by Nintendo for the YouTube video?
Yes, they had a copyright strike against them because of their video about Heroes of Hyrule, a game I'd never fucking heard of that never came out.
It didn't come out, which is why they're showing privileged information. So they got them for a copyright strike on those grounds, since it's all private information not released to the public. But
Oh.
this is the
For a
internet.
game that was supposed to be released 20 years ago on the DS.
Yeah, it's Nintendo. They don't understand the internet.
Alex, can you
Nintendo's
turn your
whack.
head slightly?
Let her look where she wants to look.
I
My
can't see
God.
Tom. Her brushes are in the no. Her brushes are in the way.
Do you need to see me?
I mean, it helps to like look active listening to you.
What?
Like,
If I do this,
You just look sad.
Nintendo is like the Disney of game developers. Like they're why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
They fucking copyright strike everybody.
Like when they
The
shut down
worst
that
case
ROM site,
copyright law.
that was fine because that site was actively, premium subscribers and like ad-based clicks and all that shit on, ROMs and stuff that were very easily accessible. That I understand. You should stop that, but showing information about a game that came out. There was another one that was about a few Metroid games that weren't released. They didn't pull anything on that one though. They're talking about 3 unreleased Metroid games.
Well, maybe that Nintendo is doing something with that Zelda title, or
Oh,
maybe
no.
they just they don't care about Metroid. Is actually what.
Yeah, that's fair. They don't. If it
They're
doesn't
just
say Mario or Zelda in it, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, or Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon. Game Freaks runs that.
Yeah,
So
but
that Pokemon company, they have their own entity. I mean, they actually are pretty extreme on their takedowns and stuff as well. Yeah, you remember Pokemon Atomic Edition?
No.
I think that's what
I'm
it was
sure that's
called.
because Nintendo doesn't want me to.
Exactly. Or Metroid AM2R.
Mm-mm.
That was a fan recreation of Metroid 2. They had it pulled.
Tom, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Game or actual animal?
Like actual animal.
Far-fetched.
Corey,
What?
what's your favorite Pokemon?
Umbreon?
And you, Capybara?
It's a tough pick. I'm gonna have to go with. It's tough. I got a couple. We'll go with Crobat today.
What the hell's a
Yeah,
Crobat?
Crobat.
It's
I
the
accept
big
that answer.
it's the big purple bat guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's when you evolve a Golbat.
What the
You
hell's a
start with
Golbat?
It's
You
a
know what a
purple
Zubat
bat.
is?
I do know what a Zubat is.
Okay, have you ever evolved a Zubat?
No, they're shit animals.
Well, if you evolve a Zubat, you can evolve it again if it likes you and if you love it. It evolves and it kicks ass.
What do you mean if you love it?
The
You gotta
Golbat
love
You have
is
to
the one.
you have to like improve your friendship rating with it.
It's a
Yeah.
fucking rat with wings. Why do you have to?
Okay, that's really mean.
It's a bat with no eyes.
As a guy who runs an actual Rattata in his team, I'm very offended by that comment.
You
Yeah,
have
be
a
nice.
Rattata.
I
Be
love my
nice to
Rattatas.
Pokemon. Come on.
You pick Pokemon because they're good looking, they're cute, and they can kill things. That's it.
That's fair.
And they're not friends. None of those Pokemon games where I have to pet them or I have to feed them. None of that.
This is
No.
why his Golbat didn't evolve.
You get Crobat in Gen 2. It's a Gen 2 Pokemon.
Come
Like,
on, be
Gen 2, I got Umbreon and I stuck with it.
yeah,
It's
okay.
a-
Umbreon is a friendship based evolution as well. It's
No, it
just
isn't.
a friendship at night.
yeah,
Yes, it
come on,
is.
Do you
Corey.
have to be friends? What?
Yeah, you have to use items on it and be friends with it and have it in your party more to build its friendship rating, and then you have to get it past like level 20 at night. I mean, like, this is from memory. I'll have to fucking pull up Bulbapedia, but
Tom,
yeah,
I'm looking at you through the brushes.
Pick
Yeah.
a better Pokemon. God,
Umbreon is the best. What's yours?
Celebi.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Celebi's all right.
Celebi's cool. Celebi's a cute little baby.
it is.
Yeah.
You seem like
Did
a
you play the
Togepi kind
new?
of person.
What?
A Togepi.
I mean, Togepi's rock. I also like the this Dasani.
I don't know. That's water.
It's a
That's a water bottle company. They sell water. I think it's owned
Wait.
by Coca-Cola.
It is owned by Coke. Aquafina
Yeah.
is by Pepsi.
the little. It's a water Pokemon. It looks like a water snake. It is blue.
Is this new?
No, it's
No,
like an
Dratini.
Dratini. Thank you.
Oh, Sheeny. Okay.
Dasani?
I like Dragonair better than Dratini. I like that it's longer and has like a little horn.
But Celebi is the best one, and it has the best Pokemon movie. So
The what?
I'm not gonna argue that.
Alex, this question's for you.
what?
Are we deliberating?
No, we're not deliberating yet. We still have
What do
stuff
you
to go
mean?
through.
We've been deliberating.
I had a Celebi card as a child. It was great. I treasured it. It was holographic.
Is that like a purity ring? Your Celebi card?
I did get my Celebi card taken away from me at Catholic camp, so
That sounds
Nice.
Pokemon the devil.
I lost all my Pokemon cards at Catholic camp.
First of
Actually,
all,
they got confiscated.
what's Catholic camp?
When my parents were getting divorced, my mom didn't know what to do with me, so she put me in Catholic camp, and so I had to sit at a church for 8 hours a day one summer, and it was awful.
Does that happen again?
And so, we did church things, and I got kicked out, actually.
I got kicked out of Catholic school.
Yeah,
Why did you
I
get
got
kicked
it.
out?
I pantsed a camp counselor. I
That
was
sounds-
also,
fucking hilarious.
mind you, I was also 6 years old.
That's- that-
I fully pantsed. I
that's-
remember he had heart boxers on.
That sounds like you assaulted a person.
He was an adult, and I was 6, and I didn't want to be at Catholic camp.
So you assaulted
Fair.
someone. Hmm.
What was the question directed to me?
Well, I mean, if we're gonna get any more traumatic life stories, you got any capybara?
Traumatic life stories?
Yeah.
He's got a bag.
Yeah, I
full
got
of them.
plenty.
All right. Well, let's pause those for a second. Alex,
Yes.
would you say woke game reviewers are ruining games?
Fucking no.
What?
Would you?
Can you give me a definition of woke so we're on the same
Okay,
page?
let's say you're playing a pretty boring game about
Yeah.
zombies in the post-apocalypse, hypothetically,
Yeah.
and it's a game that's been done 6 billion times before.
Yep.
But you, as a woke game reviewer, you're upset seeing a white man and motorcycles and a woman's ass. So you give that game a pretty standard review and say it's pretty unoriginal. Why did you destroy the life of the man who made Days Gone?
This
That's
just
the
seems-
question.
This just seems really silly.
So
Wait,
you agree that woke game reviewers ruined video
I
gaming?
think people
Mm.
today are a little bit too nonsensical and unserious about things. We're not serious about the right things. Does that make sense?
Take video
Um,
games seriously?
How do you feel? Why do you hate white men? Is my question. My very serious question.
I don't think they've done me any favors in life.
That's
I
fair.
gave you a video card.
I think white straight men have not done me any favors in life.
He did give you a video card.
Okay.
Look at poor Velma just looking at you sad.
Tom is the one good man.
Yay!
That's my favorite comic book series.
One good white
Oh,
man.
Tom, the
Look,
one good man.
Tom, it's like Why the Last Man sequel.
Tom, you're not really a man, so it's you're not included
Yeah,
in this,
I
son.
mean-
Come on.
Anyways,
Yeah.
the story is about the game Days Gone, which was a boring ass game.
Mine was broken.
Yours was broken.
Yeah, when I played that game, I got the PS4 because one person was in love with it and convinced me that I had to play it, and all the reviews were wrong. It looked like the most bland ass game on the planet, but I got it, and there's a part where it's very early in the game where you're on your motorcycle because you're a fucking biker, like a Hell's Angel motherfucker, and you gotta go through this narrow part of the road, and there's like a cliff to the side of it, and you look at it, and you're like, something's gonna happen there because there's an oddly skinny road next to a mountain and a fucking landfall, and I went up to it, and these people came out of nowhere. This like vanished out of thin air and like stuck my character up because you had to because there was something blocking the road. Only in my game there was nothing physically there blocking the road. It was like a glitch and it didn't render all the graphics. So there was supposed to be a turned over truck. It just wasn't in my game. So I was like, what the fuck is happening? This doesn't make any sense. But I learned that it was just actually a glitch. But this is a PS4 game. It's not like it was a PC game all fucked up. Retail. I don't know. It didn't run right.
So
That's my story.
as a
That's my
woke
story.
game review, also turn your head slightly that way to get in the camera.
Yeah.
A little more.
Yeah.
There you go. So as a woke game reviewer, why did you destroy that poor man's life?
Well,
John Garvin tried so hard.
Can you describe or define what destroyed means?
His game sold 4 million copies over 3 years, which I think seems pretty all right, but they considered Days Gone a disappointment. That's about it. That destroyed his life.
are you telling me that a zombie game that came out 6 years after the zombie game fad, that looked boring and played pretty shitty and didn't work right, didn't sell that well? Not selling that well being 4 million copies?
He blamed people being upset that you looked at your in-game girlfriend's ass at one point. He said, woke reviewers were upset with the sexism. And I would...
What was that one cutscene that was memed to death with like the wedding?
From Days Gone?
Yeah, it was like a flashback to the main character's wedding to his wife, and it had this like super cringy line of dialogue, and it was like a meme for a long time. I can't remember what it was. I'll find it. I'll give it to you later.
Anyways, Bend Studio, the people who developed the game, have distanced themselves from the former creative director. He's no longer part of them. And they said, we're happy with what we did. We accomplished our work. And they want to ignore the criticism that he's throwing out there, the crazy, fake conservative criticism that woke game review. It was a boring game. There's 1,000 zombie games in the post-apocalypse.
All I have to say is if everybody reviews your game poorly, it's probably because your game ain't so
So it
great.
wasn't even reviewed
Like,
poorly. It was middle of the ground, like 70s.
yeah, whatever, dude. Then you did fine. I don't know. It sounds like a you problem, you know?
If you're
Remember
into
David
zombie
Jaffe?
games, play. They had a weird horde mechanic that looked kind of cool, but otherwise it's a zombie game. I can Google zombie game and it's swarmed with results. It's the
Much like you would be swarmed by zombies by playing one of those zombie games.
Tom. Do you remember when we played World War Z?
Yes, I do.
That was a boring game.
That was a boring game. It's another one of those Left 4 Dead ripoffs. Yeah, I do remember that. So is Bend Studio now confined back to portable side games of main Sony franchises again?
Probably.
Back to the mines with you, boys.
I mean, they made an alright game. It was alright. They can easily do it. Just don't make another
Yeah.
big budget zombie game.
It was called Siphon Filter 3.
Let's come up with something new. What do we got now?
Siphon Filter 4.
Okay. What's the new hot thing? Make a battle royale?
Even that's probably on the downtick now. It's
Yeah.
probably
Yeah,
one of
but
those
no,
auto
battle
stick
royales
shooters.
are over.
Retro pixel art synthwave game.
I mean, I'm down for that. Is that a current trend?
Game where you farm and are also a lesbian. These are all current trends.
Hello?
What
It's when
about
you have a truck and you're a lesbian.
As someone who did do some farming and drove a truck around for a little bit.
Oh, I got a game idea. It's you play a lesbian and you have a U-Haul. It's like that game.
I just made that joke.
Did you?
I said truck, but I meant U-Haul.
Those are different things. Anyway,
I
you remember
know.
that game where it was like 4-person co-op and you had to like move houses for people?
Yeah.
yeah?
It's
the fuck
like
was that
that,
called?
but it's you as a lesbian moving into people's houses.
I don't think I've ever done that once in my life, so thank you.
All right.
I mean, it's
Would
a
you play the
common
game? Is the
trope.
question.
Would I play the game?
Would you play that game?
No. I don't
No.
be like
That's a
being
horror
belittled
game
just
for
for
her. She'd be afraid of it. That's like
Yeah,
Resident
I
Evil.
don't want anyone in my house. I don't want to be in anyone else's house. Go away.
You're not hanging my photo or my picture.
Okay. I thought I was gonna do a good deed, but never mind.
I just thought that's what you were saying. Like, I'm not gonna hang that picture now.
No, I will hang that picture because I leave at some point.
Yeah, you're
I
not like
hope so.
you're not locking the door and be like, no.
I don't get trapped in there unless you're gonna pull like a barbarian on me.
I haven't seen that
Um,
movie yet. So let's.
I'm here. I'm coming to hang this painting and get my Kirby and steal your Blaha.
Why does everyone want my Blaha?
Also, you can see an
Because they're
axolotl.
great.
Yeah, true. I could see the axolotls.
His name is Jackson.
Why?
I don't know.
Tom's a big fan of Andrew Jackson.
Well, when I
Is he?
named my cat, I named her Callie. And then I realized later that I play a character in Rainbow Six Siege named Callie, and I think it was what do you call that? In my brain. And then I named my Axolotl Jackson, but I'm a big fan of the quarterback Lamar Jackson, so I think it was one of those back in my brain things.
We called them thoughts.
Lingering thoughts.
Oh, thoughts.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
try to avoid having those personally.
Tom, give us your last story.
The Evercade company, the little handheld / console that reads cartridges for some reason. Have you guys seen the Evercades?
No.
They're like little Android devices that you'd see on like AliExpress that play as like ROMs, only they don't play ROMs, they play cartridges they sell, and the cartridges are just collections of old games. Like, an
Okay.
SD card full of ROMs on them. I never
Mhm.
understood why these things are a thing that exist, but apparently they had a big shipment of their hardware stolen at a warehouse over in England or the UK in general, and they're apologizing to everybody. They're gonna have some delay shipments because they have to reorder all of the stolen units. And I want to know who the fuck stole a Larry of fucking Evercade units. That's like not a high stakes steal, you know. If you're gonna steal something, if you're gonna go to a warehouse and rob them, you probably want to get something. You want to get like a box of switches or something. You don't want fucking game system that plays fucking ROMs, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe they're stealing it for parts.
I don't know. They said it was premeditated, or they feel that it was a premeditated thievery.
I would imagine that's a fair assessment.
Who the fuck would steal them? It's bizarre to me. Of all things you'd steal.
Yeah, I'm not interested in it, you know.
Exactly.
But
It's a very specific niche market of people I do not understand.
Alex,
What?
Jenny just sent a message to me like a half hour ago. Oh, I guess an hour and a half ago. Release Alex so she can go to the party with us. Did you use me as an excuse you can't go?
Corey, shut up.
Oh, I see what this is.
don't
Okay.
say that on
I
the
thought you cared about
podcast.
video games.
Oh wow.
I'm very happy to be here. I'll come back. I enjoy this.
I like how you made me the bad guy now.
I didn't make you
Hey,
a bad
Corey.
guy.
I'm not a
Corey.
bad guy. What?
Let's be real here.
I did not in any way wrap you into it being anything bad. I said I was doing a podcast with you guys, and is this not the truth? I'm enjoying my time here.
Hey, if you want to make the decision to do the podcast, that's
I'm
on you. That seems like a
here.
good decision.
I'm happy
Yeah.
to be here. I said I'm doing a podcast with Corey and Tom.
Alex, you don't have to be.
She's
You don't have to be
she's an
forced to do it.
adult.
You don't have to be forced to do anything you don't want to do.
I
You're
never
an
said I
adult.
was forced. When did I ever say I was forced?
Stop yelling at me with that stupid
I
face.
said I got wrapped up in doing a podcast with you, and I will not be coming to this party tonight. Do you not bring my personal life onto the VR stream?
Hey, Corey, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, Corey, what the hell is this?
Why are you chopping?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Why you slap chop?
I'm gonna slap chop you all. I'm gonna slap chop every one of you.
Well, I enjoy your presence, Alex. I'm glad you're here.
I invited Alex
Thank-
here out of friendship, and I'm just being like spat upon.
Oh, who's spitting on you?
Probably Jenny.
I could, sail down the stairs right now and give you a two right on you, but I'm not gonna because we're friends.
First of all, you could walk down the stairs slowly because your asthma will stop you, and then you could try to spit on me and pass out. We'll have to call someone.
Why are you making fun of my chronic illnesses?
They're funny.
Why are you
terrible
being
person.
ableist, Corey? God.
If it makes you feel better, he's sweating to death in a VR helmet.
He is probably losing his mind a little bit. It's probably getting a little warmer there.
I don't know how he hasn't vomited inside of it yet.
If you don't move, I don't get motion sick. It's only when you move in the VR headset.
What do you play on VR?
Beat Saber.
That doesn't make you sick?
No,
Beat Saber is pretty fun.
Yeah, Beat
You're
Saber
pretty
is great
game.
stationary.
Yeah, you're stationary in Beat Saber. It's games like when you use the sticks to move. That makes me really sick.
Have you played Crab Rave? It's a good one. And like on Beat Saber, like doing like the Crab Rave song.
That's
You know
that-
the Crab Rave as in like the song.
Yeah.
Yes, the one when
Yeah.
people you hate die. The crab, like on Twitter when like someone like that is widely disliked dies, like they play the crab song, Crab Rave.
I did not know this.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Did
I'm not making
they-
this up.
Did they play it when Rush Limbaugh died?
Yes.
Yeah. And
Some
when
people
Henry-
played it when the queen died, I'm sure.
It was great. That was the best day on Twitter. When Henry Kissinger finally bites the dust one of these days, we'll play the crab at full volume.
Oh, dude.
Hot
How
takes
about
here
Mitch
at Tiny
McConnell?
Dynamite.
We're sorry to
Hot
Mr.
takes.
Kissinger, one of our best viewers.
Shut up, dude. Do not apologize to Kissinger. Take that fucking back.
If
I
he
will leave the podcast.
if he's gonna view for us, we need viewers, even if it's the devil.
No, dude. If Kissinger's watching, fuck off.
He loves
Don't
Tiny
want you here.
Dynamite. He loves Velma. He loves Pickle Man.
I'm a fan favorite. My
Of
appearance is
Kissinger's. I mean, speaking of Kissinger, one person here. Did you say you used to trick or treat at Nixon's house, Alex?
I did not trick or treat it. He died before I was born. Thank you.
No, he didn't.
When did he die?
Didn't he die in '97? When did you? When were you
Okay,
born?
I was born at the tail end of '96.
I thought it was earlier than that. Wasn't it like 92, 93?
No, he lived at least until '95, I think. He was alive
Hold
much
on.
longer than you thought.
I'm gonna.
94.
'94.
Yeah. I was
Mhm.
I was not a figment in anyone's imagination yet. People did in New Jersey
Trick or
trick or
treat.
treat at Richard Nixon's house.
Did he give
'Cause he
out
lived-
full-size bars, or was he very cheap about it?
I don't know, but he lived in River Edge or Rivervale. So people would trick or treat at his house.
Very fascinating.
Would they wear
No.
Richard Nixon masks?
I think some did.
How do you
That's
feel about that?
that's weird.
I'm sure people trick or treated at Ronald Reagan's house, and I'm sure he, with his dementia, chased after them, thinking,
Do you
they're
think
communist
anybody
or
trick or
something.
treats at Mitch McConnell's house?
He doesn't allow
Probably.
children anywhere near his property. What are you talking about?
He,
There's
eat,
probably like landmines on his property.
he eats them.
It's
It's like
Tism later.
It's like the taking of Deborah Logan situation where he just like unhinges his jaw and like
Slowly.
sucks out the child. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're
Remember
sorry to
this,
Mitch
like, podcast
McConnell,
about
another
video
one of our
games?
viewers.
Well, we could talk about Kristen Cinema being independent now.
No.
That's a girl boss.
God,
Yeah.
she's such a girl boss. Wow. I
Alex,
love
how does
Gaslight girl boss.
Alex? How does it feel having strong females in power?
I wish they'd stop.
I want my viewers to know.
Honestly,
But
we
this is
need
not a
more
political
female
podcast.
CEOs and more female drone pilots and like
More female drone pilots.
more female
I have
fascist
nothing to do with this.
dictators. Like
We need a female Kratos. We need goddess of war.
Wasn't that movie came out with Viola Davis?
Woman King?
Woman
Yeah,
king.
yeah, Woman King.
She doesn't fight gods. What are you talking about? The French
mean-
aren't gods, Tom. No matter what you think.
Though
Silver bleu.
Athena would be considered the goddess of war, would she not?
Yeah, she is a war goddess in addition
Yeah.
to the goddess of wisdom. But like,
What
I
about Wonder
think
Woman?
Kratos already killed her though.
I don't think Wonder Woman. I guess she fights Hades sometimes.
Wonder Woman fights
She's a
Hades?
half god. She's a demigod.
Was it? What was there? There was a female God of War game. What was it called? Haven't they Sword?
It's not really God of a War game, but yeah.
Bayonetta?
Yeah, the game Bayonetta is closer than
But when it comes to like an
Sword.
angry, gruff, beady uppy protagonist, Heavenly Sword's close to that.
nah, she's kind of ditzy.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say like Assassin's Creed Ragnarok when you play as the woman
Oh
named
yeah,
Leah.
that butch.
What
Yeah.
about Horizon? How's Aloy? What's
She has no
like?
personality. She's
I
nothing.
liked her. I thought she was nice.
It was,
I too love a blank slate to put my emotions on.
Ashley Birch never
okay.
stopped talking in that game. What are you talking about?
That not talking. I mean, never stopping to talk. Just talking all the time and having a personality are different things. Tom, you should know this.
She has
Yeah,
a
what do you-
personality. She wanted to never follow direction.
It's not a personality. That's an annoyance.
And
What were her
that is a
hopes? Like,
personality.
she just seemed like perturbed all the time. Slightly perturbed.
Like you are right now with that jazz hand you got going on.
That's my restless leg syndrome again.
I'm making fun of your disability.
Don't make fun of my jiggly legs.
Your legs are fine.
Well, that's my real legs. If I move it over to this leg, does this leg move? No. Why was it doing it earlier?
I don't know.
Why is your spine like that?
I've gotten up and moved several times, so my spine is contorted horribly.
Wow, scoliosis shows through the VR.
Shut up, Pickle Man.
Pickle Man.
You know what,
Wait.
Alex? That's what you are on the inside. That's what I'm going to envision you as.
Pickle man?
I think you own those socks.
I'm sorry. I'm talking to the man who ate pate off of a gherkin. You have no reason to talk to me about pickles.
I was really hungry. I'm sorry. I know they feed you at work all the time on foie gras and caviar, but sometimes we have to scrounge when we're in the trenches.
Is she frumpy or is that Jenny?
Oh no, I'm frumpy. That's me. I'm frumpy.
Okay.
I mean, I have several other words I could use now.
No, hit me with it.
Aggressive, violent, psychopathic,
Where? Why? Where?
hateful,
I swear this is the video game podcast.
Jersey. That's a derogative.
Oh my god.
How's hanging out with Kevin Smith, huh?
Oh wait, hold on. Keep going, Tom. Talk about video games.
Carvel's, what have you been playing lately, bro?
Oh man, what have I been playing this week?
I'll be
Let me
right
look at my
back.
Steam library.
Hold on, I'm just going to the bathroom.
Oh, I've been playing Dome Keeper. Did I talk about that last week? Has it?
You did.
Oh no!
Why did we switch to VR? Why does it think it happened?
Why have you done this? Why have you done this?
Keep going. Keep going.
I don't.
You did talk about Dope Keeper last week when we kept making dick jokes.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I've been playing some Dome Keeper. I've been playing some just my usual Atomic Crops. I've been playing some Element TD. No, like
I
nothing
bought
new really.
Element TD,
Yeah,
and I don't get it.
you the different towers do different things. You gotta combine the elephants to make the different towers. I don't know.
I was playing good Corey. I was playing Bloons TD6. You played Bloons?
Yeah, I like Bloons TD.
Yeah, I was expecting something like that where you can like level up your little towers and shit and have
They
like
can
different...
level up. It's just not the same. It's different.
Yeah.
It's very different from Bloons TD.
But yeah, I was playing for a bit and I'm like, I don't know if this is for me. I'd rather just play Bloons. Is there a perk to it that would make it better?
What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm not very good at it, so I don't know. Like, for me, it's a nostalgia thing.
You see, the thing that happened with that game is I thought you were talking about a different game that has a very similar name, so I bought that other game, and then I saw you playing Element TD, so I was like, ah, fuck, I bought the wrong one. So I had to go back and buy that one. What the fuck was that game called? I don't remember. It was something else TD too. It looks like fucking Dota or something like that.
No, this one is kind of like Dota.
Not as much as the other one I bought.
Corey,
Oh,
can you
okay.
stop leaning on me so much?
You ever see Dogma?
Bro, stop.
It was called Legion TD2 is the one I bought.
Okay.
Why is the
Yeah.
back of your hat so big?
Why am I wearing jorts? Why do I not have a neck? These are all questions.
No, you're wearing Jordans because that's what he wears. That's what he
Real
wears
life.
all the time.
All right.
I
Anything else been playing, buddy?
No, that's it. Nothing too crazy this week.
Yeah. Anything coming out that you're looking forward to?
Oh, dude, there's a bunch of stuff. I'm really hyped about Armored Core. I like big robots. I've never played any of the previous entries of the series, but I'm hoping that this one's a smash. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Hades Dukes. I think Hades 2 is gonna be a lot of fun, and there's a female pro tag now, and I'm sure it's
Ladies?
gonna be just as good as the last Hades. Yeah, so I have Hades and ladies. Yeah, awesome, cool. Yeah, we
Corey, knock
like
it the
that.
fuck off.
82 ladies.
Hades 2, ladies. Yeah. No, there were some cool announcements at the Game Awards. Yeah, I'm looking forward to 2023 gaming. You have a tail.
I thought Alex was out, but they were just gonna walk out.
Alex, you have a tail.
I do?
Yes, I didn't know until you just showed your butt to the camera.
A platypus tail.
Yeah, it's like curled up around your back
Oh wow, that's
in
hot.
like a spiral.
Maybe it gets erect. Okay, I have a video game related question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shoot.
Okay, do you guys want to help find a new video game for me to play?
Sure.
Oh my Corey, what the fuck?
What?
What kind-
I'm either Rin or Len. I don't know which is which.
Corey is an
Let's
active distraction from this podcast.
Um, so I really big BioShock fan over here. I'm currently replaying Infinite for the infinite amount of time.
So you weren't violently against Infinite like the mass populace was for some reason?
No, I love Infinite. I mean, sure, does it fully make sense? No, but is it fucking great? Yeah, I love playing it. I'll never stop.
Did you play
Uh,
the DLC?
Yes, the
Okay.
DLC is fantastic. The second one especially.
I agree.
Burial at Sea Part 2, fantastic. Nothing better. Um,
Nothing like it.
love BioShock. I'm a big Sekiro fan as well. And what else do I liked Resident Evil 8. Big fan of that. Trying to think of other games I really, really enjoyed. Little Nightmares.
Did you play Fear?
I did not play Fear. I don't like games where if something is going to scare me deeply. So, what's that alien game? Is it Alien Survive?
Alien Isolation.
Alien Isolation.
Alien Isolation. Fuck that. I don't like games like that. That I actually like screamed so loud I woke up a house of people. Did not like Alien Isolation. Is it like that?
No, it's like
It's a shooter.
scary ghost girl. But
Yeah,
it's also like a military shooter.
like
It's a
Okay.
really
it's a
good one.
matrixy like because you can slow time. It has really good AI tricks to make the AI seem smart. Like if you hide behind a couch, they'll be like behind the couch,
Oh wow.
and then
Fear 1 and
occasionally
2.
a little ghost will just pop up and go, whoa, and then that's usually over pretty quickly.
The story's
Okay.
fucked up, especially the second one. The second one has
Yeah, a trigger
a
warning.
very interesting ending, but both
Trigger
of them are really
warning.
good. Yeah. I
Okay.
suppose.
Any others up your sleeve?
Like BioShock.
I
There's
love BioShock so much.
what'd you like about BioShock? The action, or did you like the story? Or did you like
I
the...
liked the lore.
How do
The
you feel about
lore.
System Shock?
I feel like I've
System
heard-
Shock 2 specifically. Did that System Shock 1 remake ever come out?
Didn't it come out?
I don't know. I know the enhanced version came out, but they were doing a remake, and I swear they delayed it because I bought that on GOG, and I don't think it's out yet.
You should definitely play System Shock, the remake.
System Shock 2.
System Shock 2 is the better one,
Yeah.
but it's.
I'd wait for the remake for the first one.
How do you feel about Deus Ex?
Deus Ex is another one, yeah.
The original is definitely more in line, although it's pretty complicated. It might be too
Also,
complicated.
it's blissfully ugly.
Sorry, it might be too complicated for me.
It's complicated for me. It's like very old school game. Like if you put points into swimming, just restart the game because you're not going to do much swimming and you're going to die.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
It's
Sounds
got that like
interesting.
old school RPG crypticness.
Yeah, there's a lot
Very
of stuff you
interesting.
have to like spend time building your character and understanding, but you can also do a lot of stuff in the game. What do they call it? An immersive sim?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You can also play Deus Ex the remakes. Did you play those?
Or
No,
the
I
newer game, the new series.
Yeah, the newer ones. Deus Ex Human Revolutions and Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
Yeah.
Cool. That sounds fun.
Where you get to play Adam Jensen. He wears sunglasses.
Oh. You also said you didn't play Cyberpunk yet, right?
Oh
I
yeah,
do
play
not play
Cyberpunk. You'll like
Yeah,
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk's fun. And the DLC's coming out soon.
Alex, do you like Penis 1
Dune.
or Penis 2?
What?
Penis 1 or Penis 2?
She chooses
That's
none.
5. I choose none.
You can also choose
you
that.
can go with none penis.
You can also go with none penis. Although I will say
None-
it's funny, looking down on your character and just seeing your junk.
There's nothing there.
No, in Cyberpunk.
Oh.
Not in your character. If you had a penis, we'd have to censor that.
Um Oh, I can see my own junk. That's
Have you
great to
seen the
know.
Cyberpunk anime?
No.
Edge
Do you have
Runners.
Netflix?
It's on my Plex if you want to watch it.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so I gotta
should.
set up the Plex.
You should watch that and then go play Cyberpunk because you'll be really hyped to play Cyberpunk after watching.
It's
Okay.
a fun game that's gotten better, and it should have been delayed.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Fair
you
enough.
like Sekiro, you can play Neo. If you played Neo,
I have not played Neo.
try Neo.
And if you want to play,
What? What?
just the way you advertise these, try Neo. We played Neo too. You can join us playing Neo too.
Okay.
She'd probably be
Great.
better than us.
Yeah, we're pretty fucking terrible at it.
I'm pretty sure the first one's single player, but the second one you can have a party of people play with you.
Which I
That
think
would
is
be
easier to do. Like, it should make the
Oh.
game easier.
I suggested everyone play Risk of Rain 2 with me, and no one's
Oh,
taking
yeah.
me up on
Ooh,
it.
I
I mean, I
love
ha-
that game.
I have Risk
Oh,
of Rain,
see, we
so-
have a fellow Risk of Rain. We could all together play Risk of Rain together.
I am 100% a Risk of Rain 2 enjoyer.
There we go.
fellas. Let's do this. Let's play
Alright.
together, and we could, stream a little Risk of Rain dose.
I love this personality.
Risco Rain. It's like a
Ri-
name.
Risco Rain Dose.
I'm Risco Rain. The second. All right, Corey, what have you been playing? Let's wrap this up.
I think I still played Gotham Knights with you.
We gotta finish that fucking game.
Yeah, we should probably finish that. We did played a bunch more across the obelisk. Even though in the streams I've done have been unsuccessful, I've beaten it like 10 times. Still haven't unlocked everything.
Little camera shy.
Yeah. Uh, God, did we play anything else? Fortnite's new
we?
season.
Yeah, Fortnite's new season rolled out. I think we talked about it last week. I discovered why it defaulted my graphics to be all weird and shitty. It's because the new technology is rolled out with 5.1 Unreal Engine, and it only works. All the ray tracing stuff only works if you're on 60 frames a second. So it reduced my system to go down to 60 frames a second. So when you're used to playing that game at 144, it's very jarring when you look at it. But I've since replaced the settings to go back to 144.
Did you
But
find out
yes.
why we couldn't run?
No, there's been a lot of weird glitches. Sometimes I'll throw things like the chug dispenser. I'll throw that and it'll just like bounce and go somewhere else and then start spraying over there. The sprinting will go away. I've had people disappear in front of me and end up. I've actually happened to me. I was running somewhere and then I phased back like 200 meters. It was weird.
That sounds like connectivity or server end like stuff.
I think they're getting hit really hard with the new season. Most likely what it is. I've had a lot of games when you queue up for the next game in game, it doesn't do anything. You have to go back to the lobby and queue up again. It's happened to me a few times. Excuse me. Other than that, yeah, solid game. Like the season so far, the hammers are annoying the shit out of me.
Yeah, you wouldn't stop complaining about that.
It's irritating because the reason I don't like, I mean, not the reason, but one of the reasons I don't like build mode is that it was a lot of, you're trying to like, use a rifle and shoot people from far away. And what they would do is just build a wall directly in front of them and run away. So you can't get the shots off. And the building had no restrictions. Like you can just build, as long as you have materials, you can build forever. There's no cooldown or anything. So you can build a tower in 5 seconds and then fuck everybody else trying to shoot you. So this is kind of like that, where you have the hammers, you can do bounces that send you like 50 meters of bounce. It's crazy. So people will get in a firefight with you and they just fuck off. And it's really annoying when you just want to
Yeah, but
kill
there's a
somebody.
cooldown on it.
You can use 4 of them. And then each time, every time you use one, it has a slow cooldown. But if you have those 4 stocked, you can fly away and just be gone. It gets you a good distance away. I just don't like when people can escape like that really easily.
Tom doesn't like it when people can escape. Alex, keep that in mind when you go to hang his picture.
I'm
It's
bringing
true.
you with me, Corey.
I don't want to go
Corey can
there.
he can pick up his fucking controller.
I told you to come here. We're gonna have a movie night.
I always have to go there.
I know.
Get better pizza.
Get better friends.
You are my friends.
Exactly. Your friends are here. No one wants to go to Quincy.
That last pizza you had was pretty good, though. Was that from the corner store as well?
Wait, what's wrong with Quincy? JK, don't answer that.
I can name you 1,000 things.
Compared to everywhere else around the area, this is not that bad.
One, it's one of the few places in Massachusetts I can think of that used to have like a racist Native American stereotype high school team.
A lot of places do actually.
I,
Look into it.
I'm sorry, I'm from Cambridge. We had none of that.
I'm from Cambridge,
I'm a
home of
Cantabrigian.
Matt Damon.
Uh, home of Matt Damon? Yes. There's also Henry Louis Gates, but go with Matt Damon first.
Okay, and
Uh, the Boston Bomber.
oh, is he from Quincy?
No, he's from
No, he's from
Cambridge.
Cambridge.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I think he might have been born here actually. His brother wasn't.
Lovely topics. Anyway,
Speaking of bombs, Tom,
I don't have
I
a
don't like that
segue.
trend.
do you have any bad
I don't-
games? Just so you throw a bad game out.
No, I don't know. I don't have
Days
any.
Gone.
Days Gone. Yeah, Days Gone sucks. Alex, what you been playing?
What I have been playing Halo Infinite because I have no life. Working my way through Resident Evil 8 again, and I'm also playing.
Did you get the
Uh,
DLC?
no, I will not. It doesn't sound fun. I'm also just replaying Bioshock Infinite again. Have I been playing anything else? What else? I thought I was gonna try to play Dark Souls 2, no 3, but I realized I'm just really bad at it. And right now I'm stuck in Sekiro because I can't get past my father.
It's weird that you're good at Sekiro but bad at Dark Souls, because Dark Souls is way easier than Sekiro
I'm
is.
stuck in Sekiro right now because I cannot get past Owl. If anyone has any tips or tricks, I would gladly appreciate it so I can, continue on with this godforsaken game.
I'm
But
stuck on the last boss, and I'm never gonna be able to kill him now.
Can you call people
uh,
in like you can in Dark Souls and help you?
no.
No.
Wait, you're
Interesting.
stuck on the Ishin?
Yeah.
That is hard.
And it's
Yeah.
like it's one of those games that like if I were to try it again now, I'd be like rusty. I'd have to like relearn how to play and the
Mm.
timing and everything and relearn the boss fight.
Which ending did you choose?
I I went just the regular like go all the way to Ishin at the end, like
I
Sword Saint
see.
Ishin.
Yeah.
Not the yeah.
You didn't choose Shura. That's good.
No, yeah. I don't want to
Yeah.
be a bad boy.
Yeah, that would be cruel to do the Shura ending. I chose the Rebirth ending, I think it was.
I didn't beat Sekiro.
Because I brought the serpent hearts to the delightful child, the divine child, not delightful. And yeah, I hope that, once I beat the father, eventually I can, go on with that whole
Dude,
spiel.
it's really hard.
It's
It's
so
not.
fucking hard every
The
time I like
game's hard as fuck.
I beat Lady Butterfly, I've beaten everyone else. I just cannot get past the father at this point. It's really fucking annoying. Like I don't know why it's so hard. But I thought Lady Butterfly was probably going to be the hardest boss. That's what I was told, and it is clearly untrue.
No, I don't think she's too bad. I think
She was fun. That was a fun battle. Like I felt really like I had an asthma attack after I beat her because I was so elated.
I got stuck on her for a long time, but now she's not that hard. I don't think. I think there's. I have not been able to beat the rage demon or whatever either.
Oh, he's quite hard.
Yeah, I can't beat him either.
It's a lot of like getting behind his back and like stabbing.
Yeah.
Did Corey leave? Oh
One
no.
comments on Corey. He's just looking for attention, guys.
Yeah, no, I love Sekiro though. I think that is a fantastic game.
Okay.
You've been decapitated by the chair, Corey.
I've noticed.
Do you want to see?
Just sleep on the floor in front of it like a cat would.
You're so tiny.
I gotta get my ups. I gotta get my ups.
All right.
Corey, what have you been playing? Did we even ask
Yeah,
you?
I went over.
Have
I
you
was
been playing
supposed to spin
games?
across the obelisk, Fortnite and Gotham Knights.
What have you been
That's right,
playing,
that's right.
Thomas?
Oh, me? Man, I've been playing so many video games. I had the program already open, but I apparently don't have it open anymore. I've been playing one that is, the name is so generic, I never remember what it's called, even if I look it up seconds beforehand.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up in a second, but it is Chained Echoes. Chained Echoes is the name of the game. It's a brand new game. It came out. Picard, you got to engage in this conversation.
Ah, good one.
Make it so.
Make it so, number one.
Oh God.
Oh my god, my hand's messed up.
Yeah, the way your back looks bad, even from the front. It looks.
Get better posture, Corey. For fuck's sake.
Pretty bad, man.
Oh, I love it.
We're gonna have to get you one of those acupuncture pressure like mats for your chair, so you learn to sit up better.
Tom, go on about your game.
It's a new game that just came out last week. It's very much attributed to the 32-bit RPG era. It is turn-based. Oh my god, this fucking kid.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You
Oh
make
my
for a
God.
terrible
I
audio
hate
podcast.
this.
I gotta edit this fucking thing.
I hate this so
It's a
much.
it's a Navi.
Tom, you ain't never had a friend like me.
It's very true.
Nah, nah, nah.
I can't.
Keep
I
going.
can't.
Keep going.
Why is your neck always weird? What are you doing with your neck? I feel like I'm gonna come downstairs and it's just gonna be like completely crooked. What's up with that?
I'm sitting normal.
I don't think you are.
Okay, Chained Echoes, 32-bit RPG. It's turn-based, like you would have your Final Fantasies, but it does an interesting thing while you're fighting. There's an active bar in the top left corner that has 3 sections of it. There's a standard, and then the overdrive mode, and then there's the bad one. I forget what it's called. It's like exceeded mode. So every time you do an attack, it will build the bar, and you want it to stay within the range of being overdrive, because if you do that, you do more damage and you take less. And you also pay less special attack points for every move you do. But if you keep doing moves, it will push it forward, and then it's the opposite. You take more damage. So what you want to do, you can do like a defense move, and that will bring the bar back, or some attacks you have will at that point reduce the bar. So it's like a game of trying to keep the bar in a spot you want to keep it at. So say if you do an attack, you are in overdrive, you do another attack, you're now in exceeded mode, but then you'll do sword slash, the special move that will reduce it. It'll bring you back, and you want to keep that balance going on. It does that thing where every time you finish a battle, your HP and SP goes back to your highest, so you don't have to heal or anything like that. So it keeps the flow of it going. It's the
You
opposite
like that?
Yeah, it's like the opposite of Persona. It's very cool. The art style is very nice. The story seems very late 90s. What you'd expect from a JRPG. I think it's made by maybe Germans, but it's somewhere in Europe. It's a European-made game.
Those wacky Germans.
Yeah. But yeah, the overall game so far I've actually been enjoying a lot. I didn't get too far into it. I played maybe 2 or 3 hours, but I'm really liking it. Especially for it being a turn-based game, because I'm kind of over turn-based RPGs, but this just does it in a way that's engaging. I also been playing. I got this game.
Galarians.
I've been
Deliberations.
playing Galarians. Yes, that is a PS1 survival horror game where you're a little boy with psychic powers, and you gotta solve the mystery of brain computers.
Catboy
and-
mystery game.
And
He's not a cat boy.
He's a
AIs
catboy at heart.
separating themselves from the kernel. It doesn't make a lot of sense. You have a sister who has part of the kill code for the bad AI inside of her, and you have the other half, and you're both separated for some reason, because in the game's logic, that makes sense to separate the two things that need to be together.
Tom, you're spoiling like all of Disc 1.
I know, I'm sorry. But the general
Spoilers
flow
for
is
Disc 1 of Galarian.
it's very much a Resident Evil clone, and all of your attacks are psychic power based, and you have a meter of
Yeah, you have a red
your-
attack, and you have what's the other one called?
I don't remember the green one.
Yeah, you have red and green attacks.
Necron or something like that. Well, that's like
Nowcon.
yeah,
Now
Nowcon.
gone. Yeah, you have Nowcon and red.
And what red is fire attack, obviously. The other one's like a psychic push attack. It doesn't really matter.
Obviously, red.
Yeah. It's like an ammo bar. It's a little meter. You use it so much, it goes down. You got to pop a pill. It goes back up. You also have an AP meter, which it's kind of a meter management game where if that goes to the maximum, and you try to use one of your attacks, you go into psycho mode where you walk very slowly and everybody around you just explodes in blood and dies, but it actively brings your HP down. So you have to pop a pill specifically to bring that down. And that's just part of the game as well. So it's a bit of a management thing going on. It is campy as all hell, and it's not terrible, but it's super goofy.
There was a man who had a cane with a boot on it.
A man had a cane, and the bottom of the cane was a little boot that matched his big boots. It was rather hilarious.
I mean, if I ever need a cane, I would consider doing that.
Let's see here. I played a game called Samurai Maiden. It is a incredibly generic action third-person game where you are the descendant of some special lineage, and you are the spirit maiden or some fucking nonsense, and you get transported back in time to the Nobunaga period, and you have to assist Nobunaga in defeating demons. It's a very generic action game, and the stages are very linear and not very interesting, and there's way too much fucking dialogue, and it's super anime, and one of your cohorts has a foxtail. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's not very good. I wouldn't recommend it. What else have I been playing here? I got so many games I just haven't started up yet. I started we already talked about it, but Disco Elysium. I think I talked about that last week, if I remember correctly. I played Element TD2, which I've mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what else I have played. I really got to start writing the shit down. That's what I got to start doing. What about everybody else? We did everybody, right? We're good.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we're good. This has been going on for like 2.5 hours.
I think we should just wrap this up. Do you have any deliberations?
I think this entire podcast is deliberation, Corey.
Yeah, I think so too.
Alex, how'd you feel?
Oh, great. It was really great to be here.
Thanks for coming on.
Is it better than the party?
Yes. I'm very okay with skipping a party because I'm one sleepy bitch.
It's true.
I'm
Alex
probably
is
gonna play
Alex is in bed right now.
Yo,
I'm-
guess what? Same. Hey.
I'm
I'm
not in
sleepy.
bed yet.
Oh, I totally am. I'm a sleepy guy.
I
It's,
talked
you know,
about River City Girls too, I think, last week.
You did.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm good.
All
I'm sure I
right.
played something.
Giving us an outro, Tom.
All right, so this has been a very interesting episode of Digital Deliberations. I had a lot of lesbian knowledge and a lot of politics. I didn't really understand most of it, but I was here for it mostly. What are you doing?
I'm getting ready to stop the stream.
Oh, I see. You can catch us on. I'm mostly in the Discord. We have a Twitter. I don't really check it. It's all on tinydynamite.com. It's spelled with a DY. I don't remember why I did that. I regret it deeply.
That's because someone else had the handled Tiny Dynamite spelled normally.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It's like when that chick took my fucking super okay name on your shitty
On Hive,
social app. On Hive. Fuck Hive. Hive doesn't work.
it
It
doesn't.
actually does not work. It's a bad app.
Okay. Well, we're not. You're gonna upset today's sponsor, Hive.
Nah, I don't want their shitty money. I'm on Mastodon. That's where I do all my shit posting. Jump in the Discord. We do this once a week. It's usually on Saturday nights. We play games. I'm trying to do reviews, but I'm constantly brought away by playing games like Galarians. That's more important,
Galarians is great. Are we playing that tomorrow?
I don't give a shit. if you
No,
want
we
to.
do that. That's a
Yeah.
once a week retro thing. That's sometime
Do we have a
next week.
schedule? Do we do it Friday? We continue the Friday thing. Do you have a schedule written down you want to do?
The
I don't
schedule
know.
is Tuesday, Thursdays, but you pushed it up for the Game Awards.
Oh right,
Oh,
yeah.
Tuesdays are not good for me, and Thursdays aren't great for me either.
Well, we can do
What's
it
good for you,
Wednesday,
buddy?
Monday,
What's good for
Wednesday.
you?
Monday and Wednesday are way better.
We'll
Although
do-
this Monday, not so much.
Well, we'll do Galarians
But
Wednesday.
in general, yes.
We have like 5 of us. We don't need everybody there every day. It's mostly just me. I just have to be there.
But you
Except when Corey does his own thing. What
you drag me there a lot, so let's not play this game.
are you talking about? I'm always here.
Fucking 5 hours of a Zelda stream.
That was not 5 hours. That was way longer, and it was
Yeah, I was
torturous.
there for 5 hours, and I told Alex about it, and Alex immediately said, "Does Tom have a life?"
Yeah,
Not really. Not anymore.
I think you have a life.
It's not a
I
good one,
work.
but she thinks you have one.
I go to work. I have schoolwork to do. I sit here and play video games with you fools. That's my life, more or less. Yeah.
Good life.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah, my life's sad. I'm gonna cry.
Good night, everyone.
Good
night.
night.